Deadly set 1.
Have we been in English in that long?
Huh?
There's no way, right?
We have not been doing English original stuff. We did not do Ruby. We did not do 7 Deadly Sins 2. We did not do AOT set 3. Oh, we did not do final season of AOT.
Do we not?
No, we did not.
Damn, I thought we did. Really?
Yeah.
Huh. Oh, you know what? You're right. I remember making fun of Carmen's video about AOT while we were driving down, or driving wherever we were for Toronto. We were in Toronto, right? Or whatever. Toronto? I think so. Something like that. I remember.
How's
Seen
Carmen's
something.
video for whatever relates to us never doing it?
What?
How does that relate?
Because I remember specifically just making fun of them.
Oh fuck! I have to post this in the corner now too. Cringe.
What the fuck? Why is my camera like completely off center?
Yes.
Kevin?
Huh?
Why is my camera just like small and like forever away?
Am I not streaming? Why does my Discord randomly stop streaming? That's the problem. Discord keeps ending the stream. There you go. It should be fixed now.
Ah. Nice.
Alright, back to what I was doing. Right.
No, he did not ditch. He is here. He does not like to use webcam.
He is eating right now.
And he's eating. Dude, I could go ditch right now and go back to watching Gundam. I'm just saying. But I'm still here.
You're still watching Gundam? You're not caught up?
I started watching Iron Blood Orphans.
Oh, you started watching IBO. You never finished IBO.
Oh, Ryan said put his avatar on the screen so we know he's there. No, I did. I just really didn't like it. But so I really didn't like Iron Blood Orphans, and then yesterday or 2 days ago I was looking at Battle Spirits cards because I was getting really mad that they got Witch from Mercury. And then I saw one of the final like Barbados forms as a card, and it made me want to rewatch it again. So I went and started rewatching it, and I'm liking it a lot more now that I can just like sit down and just watch it, compared to watching it weekly for 48 weeks. So it's been pretty enjoyable. I'm enjoying it. It's good. Orga's my boy.
Upload an image of Ryan. Okay, let me see what I still have an old one.
He said use an ID. No, he just said use his profile. He just said use his comment picture.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if I saved it from last time.
What do you mean? You can't just use the one that we have on Discord right now?
Yeah,
Hello?
I don't want to re-upload it onto this thing.
Oh my god.
It's pretty annoying to re-upload.
Yeah, well, okay, so Battle Spirits, that's really good art. Like, they pay people to do art for them, and it looks really, really sick. The problem is, the game's, like, card, like, actual design for, like, how the border looks and the all the text and everything, unfucking, like, playable. Like, it is so ugly, I can't even feel the, like, compulsion to own the card just to collect it because I like it. It is so depressing. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go rewatch this show. Fuck it. I'm gonna go live through that one scene again eventually. But I'm watching it in English, so I can watch it at work and like give it proper attention. And Orga is voiced by Johnny Young Bosch, and it makes it even better because he's my protagonist, even when he's not the protagonist. New volume of Insomniacs. I'm not reading it. I'm only watching it. I'll get to the manga when the anime's over, maybe.
Same. I'm really enjoying Insomniac though.
Yeah, I just love the anime so much. It's so comfy.
Although I've read some comments, I went to go Mal to read the episode discussion because I usually do on Reddit, but Reddit's down because of the
because of the
blackout.
strikes.
And boy, are they mad about the anime and on Mal. Holy shit!
Why?
They just say it's so rushed compared to the anime.
Is it really?
Compared to the source.
The I don't know. The pacing feels pretty good to me.
Yeah, I was watching. It's like the pacing feels fine, but they're so mad about how early they started talking about Maguri's backstory in the anime.
Really?
Yeah, I was like, what's wrong?
I don't know. I didn't mind it. Like, I personally, like, the anime for me has been like very well paced. I've enjoyed it a lot. Double Zeta is so sick. In college, I went through like an entire Gundam kick where I was a big hater of Gundam for a really long time, and then I just randomly said, you know what? Fuck it. I'll give it another try. I watched Double O, and I really like Double O. And then I just went through and watched like all of them. And I walked away a very big Gundam fan.
Wicked.
It just took me like hours.
Tomorrow I need to figure out how.
Like, oh, Gundam is such a fucking long franchise.
Gundam.
Yeah. Dude, it's like even just OG Gundam is like an infinite long.
What you're telling me is that your opinion can swing on a
No,
dime.
it's I rely on my opinion of things from when I'm younger on a lot of things because I don't have the energy to rewatch things a lot of the time. So like I started watching Gundam when I was in like early high school. I don't remember which ones I watched off the top of my head. I think I'd watched like Seed. I watched like Seed, and then I watched. I don't even know which one it was.
G-Wish is my first.
Seed Destiny, and something else. And I really, really didn't like Seed. So I think that like ruined me on a lot of it. And I think that I would like watch some Gundams on like Toonami or whatever when they pop. Oh, I like G Gundam. G Gundam was one that I always liked, despite everything. But I always considered that an exception, not a norm. I did start with Seed. Seed was my first Gundam that I watched like purposefully when I was in high school, and I hated it, and kind of carried that opinion of just disliking mechs in general. Throughout like most of high school, early college, and then I watched a really shitty one, like some really shitty mech anime. I forget what it was. Oh, I watched a couple actually, but. And then it was like, you know what? Maybe Gundam has to be better than this garbage. And I kind of enjoyed this. I think it was like Comet Lucifer or something. I don't fucking remember. And there we go. And now Gundam is the bee's knees.
I've only watched G-Witch, and then I end up
You should watch
losing.
IBO.
I end up losing to all my friends in AMQ because they memorized all the Gundam openings, and I
Bro,
don't.
IBO has banger openings.
The only one I know that's not G-Witch is Raise Your Flag.
Yeah, the opening one of IBO. This opening is so good. It's so good.
I know some I know some
it.
Sawano ones because you know it's Sawano. That's it. I know it's like double.
I'm so sad I can't hear Raise Your Flag anymore because I got past that episode. Actual tragedy.
Actual tragedy.
They just did it on First Take, so just listen to that on the...
Wait, did they Raise Your Flag?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Alright,
Who are they? Man with a Mission, right?
Man with a Mission, yeah.
Yeah. I remember seeing Man with a Mission getting a new First Take song.
I mean, yeah, they
That's
did
so
their whatever anime they're doing
Oh,
that
they
season.
did. That's so
They did
hype.
that song, and then their second one was Raise Your Flag.
That's so hype. Yeah, the other one was the. I think it was Kimetsu no Yaiba.
Oh,
that- I
Demon
don't-
Slayers
I
had the
don't-
news.
Yeah, Kizuno no Kiseki is the Demon Slayer.
Dude, Demon Slayer actually
Song.
just makes all songs like hit the charts, dude. Even Aimer.
Yeah, it's insane.
Aimer, even though I love Aimer, like none of her
MA?
songs, yeah, none of her songs really get super popular. When her Demon Slayer one is just like, all of a sudden became her most.
That song's
popular
really
song
good too, though.
by far. But I don't even think it's her best song though.
No, absolutely not. I like Nine Lie a lot.
Although
Personally.
the same with Demons, I mean, with a Chainsaw Man, Yunezi Kenshi's
Kickback?
song, yeah, Kickback. I'm not the biggest fan of Kickback.
Oh, Kickback's
But
not.
it's so
I mean, he had a
big.
lot of songs on the charts though.
I mean, yeah, I mean, I guess that's not a fair comparison because Yunezi Kenshi
Yeah,
is
he's-
probably the biggest Japanese artist.
He's the biggest male artist. Lisa's the biggest artist.
What's
think
his face
Lisa's
is
bigger
like
than
popping up now, right?
Yunezi
Too.
now? Kenshi.
Lisa, yeah, Lisa's probably the biggest.
You think Lisa's
What was
bigger?
it? Yeah,
I don't think so.
was it Imase? He's popping up on the charts now, on like global charts. He's really good.
I feel like Yunezi Kenshi, any song he releases will hit millions of views. Sometimes Lisa's
Yeah, it will.
songs could be misses.
Dude, you gotta remember all the things Lisa's done in anime recently too, in like the last couple of years. She sang Homura for Kimetsu. She sang Unlasting. She sang Adamas.
And then
Like-
you ignored the Sao and the Kimetsu ones, and none of her songs are really that big after those two.
I mean, okay, well, I'm a big fan of Rally Go Round.
Okay, but
From
literally,
Nisekoi.
literally no one cares about Nisekoi or that song.
I don't care about you. What the fuck?
Uh,
But no, I mean, she gets on the billboards a lot though,
yeah.
just for dropping songs.
She drops a song and it's immediately #1 within a day.
Dude, I still remember. Ryan, do you remember going to Japan?
What
and,
song
like,
has she released recently that's not?
I don't keep up with Lisa, so
Yeah, I
I don't. know
don't-
what
I
the
also
release
don't.
notices are, but her last
just
release
listen
I
to them.
remember was a day for it to get #1 on the Japanese top 100.
That's not Homura.
No, I don't think it was Homura. I think it was an original.
I see. I have to look it up again. I just know Yunezi Kenshi songs always hits millions of views really fast.
Did she do Into the Spider-Verse? It might be that.
maybe she did. She did the just dropped the JP opening for Into the Spider-Verse. That song actually
I
kind
need
of
to listen to it. I have not seen Into Spider-Verse at all. First or second. Alright. Ryan, are you done eating now? Or
Yes.
you good? Alright, let's get the show
Yeah.
started then. Hey guys, Kevin here from the Strictly Broken TCG team, and we are here with the best ever Weiss Schwarz set review, episode 49 with Chainsaw Man. If you don't know what the series is about, you must be living under a rock, because this is probably one of the biggest anime, like popularity-wise, of last year.
I've never heard of this series in my life.
It is a series about a man with chainsaws killing devils. Yeah.
Someone's
see.
never actually read or watched
I
it.
see.
Yeah. It's a whole shebang.
pretty cool.
It's a pretty interesting anime. Apparently the manga is much better.
Did you watch it?
I did actually watch it. I watched all of it.
Okay.
I did like the turnaround, but I was not a big fan of like the first half of the series. But that's like the build-up part, so obviously. Apparently, if we get second season is confirmed for this, right?
No, not yet, actually.
Actually, no. Well, the series does get a second season. We know this. It apparently gets much better, from what I was told. These two have read Chainsaw Man, so they know more than me, and they're more fans of Chainsaw Man than I am. But with that being said, let's introduce the two people I was talking about. We got our usual guest host here, our usual co-host here, Mr. Jason Malik. He
Hello.
almost choked on some water there. And-
It's Coke, actually. But...
And we got a familiar face. You might remember him from the past 2 Slime set reviews and the Whole Live set
Hanata,
1 set review. We have Mr. Ryan Wibley from the Strictly Broken TCG team. Introduce yourself.
Hello. What else is there to introduce?
He's Chainsaw Man's biggest fan.
He does not like to admit it. He does not want to associate himself with Chainsaw Man fans.
He is low-key his biggest fan.
Alright, once again, shout out to our sponsors, Nova TCG, the best place in North America to buy Japanese Weiss Schwarz products, and Weiss Tea Time, a great place on the internet to get some Japanese, some Weiss Schwarz content in general, both Japanese and English.
Chainsaw Man should be up on Nova soon.
Yep.
Any minute.
And with that being said, let's go over rating system once again, real quick, for people who are new and watching this on YouTube or something. 1 stars are cards that are not worth buying. These are like pack fillers. 2 stars are niche cards that might see play, might see tech options, or maybe played in some gimmick decks. 3 stars are cards that requires testing. They could be either niche or gimmick, or it can end up being actually good and it become quite stable. So it's like could be a 2, could be 4, so we put it a 3. And then we have a 4-star card. These are your prime good staples that you always want to play in a set. These cards are common like Brainstorms, Ricky, EP Healers. They're really good, but not pushing it to a 5, which are 5 stars are cards that will make you want to build a deck around, make you want to build a set around, or buy the set in general. With that being said, are you ready, guys, to start with the show?
Heck yeah.
Alright, I'm reading, right? And then
Yeah.
you're gonna do Avatar.
Yeah, you're gonna do Avatar.
I'm gonna do Avatar, okay. Starting off with the TD highlights, we got some cards here from TD. So we're not going to include all of them.
Wait, is that actually the thing for Chainsaw Man? That thing's so cute. What the heck?
I guess that's the
that little graphic. Yeah, that little graphic is so cute. I've never noticed that.
Alright, starting off here, we got you got the 0/0 power. When it's reversed at the battle opponent's level 0 lower, you can send that character stock and then remove the bottom of your opponent's stock. So it's a stock kick for level 0s. And then when it's sent from your station waiting room, you can pay 1, put a Devil Hunter or Devil character in your waiting room underneath your clock. And if you do, salvage character. Thank you to Sick OP for the follow.
Thank you. This is it's just a selective clock salvage Ricky, but also it's a bomb, which is like actually pretty nice. We haven't seen that before.
Yeah, card's really good. Like, it's a
standout TD card.
This is like almost a double rare quality card, honestly.
This is a double rare quality card.
Like,
look at like Shenlin, right?
This card's really good. So usually like salvage Rickies are worse than search Rickies, but at least in like Chainman specifically, there are quite a few level 2 or higher cards that you would actually consider picking up even for your level 1 turn. So the fact that this can grab anything is usually a big plus, and then hard removal is also just really strong right now in Japanese meta and in English meta. So being able to coincidentally also play 4 hard removal bombs or more is a really good thing.
I love Hololive.
Yeah, this card's great. Yeah.
What are you feeling rating?
I think it's a 4. You don't have to play it in every deck, but it's this card's quite good.
Agreed.
Good card. Midsong Man, Chain Man. Alright. Next we have this 3/4 event. You can discard 1 card. If you do, perform the following 3 effects once each. You can look at the top 3 cards of your deck, put them back on top in any order, then choose one of your opponent's character, return to the hand. Then you can deal 1 damage to your opponent, choose 1 card in your opponent's waiting room, place on top of your deck, and then choose one of your character. This turn gets +1 key power. And you can choose 2 of your characters this turn to get +1 soul.
Yeah, this card just does a lot of things. It's like 3 things you might play in separate cards, which is like kind of cool. I don't know about the cost though.
Yeah, it costs a lot. And like the individual effects are pretty low impact for how much it costs to actually go in. But like if you had a
4 stock 2 hand,
if you have like a costless finisher, which this set does, like this is something that you can play alongside it for like a super nut finishing turn kind of thing. It's okay.
It's okay.
I wish this said if this had like a Misuzu or something, right? Like the solo attacker or like just one dude that attacks. I feel like this would be like a lot more appealing.
I mean, this is quite appealing in this set compared to our sets for other cards we'll talk about later.
Yeah,
If
it
you
can
know,
be.
if you want to know what the actual art of this, it's like a toast with honey, jam, peanut butter, butter, and a whole bunch of other stuff on toast.
Yeah. Power was making
Yeah.
the best toast ever, so she put everything on it.
Yeah, I forgot what the name of this event is called, but it's funny.
I think it's a 2. Cool card.
2.
Cool card, cool gimmick. All right, next we got 1-0 Denji. When it's attacked, you have 2 more other Devil Hunter or Devil characters. This gets plus 2k power. This is for the turn. And then when it's attacks, if you have the Door CX in your climax area and you have another Devil Hunter or Devil character, mill 2, then choose up to 1 level X or lower Devil Hunter or Devil character in your waiting room. At the hand, X is equal to the sum of the cards that was milled. Sum of the level of the cards milled by defect.
Yep, 7,500 tobacco. It is what it is.
It's a pretty okay combo. I think it's notable because the set tries to push an 8-door deck, but the level 1 door and the booster is not particularly good. So this gives you a way to play that 8-door deck and have like a decent enough level 1 combo.
I don't even remember what that door is, so I'll find out about it everywhere.
I
I
think
know
it's
it's a Makima. But
It is a Machina. I think this is a 2. It's a fine combo. It's
Yeah.
not
if
special.
you queue this in a deck, it's fine.
That's fine.
You're not weird. You're just boring.
It's Moch. I'm boring. I play Shizu combo.
Yeah, you are. And that card goes to memory. That card is something.
Okay. Alright, next we got 3-2 Chainsaw Man when it's placed on stage by hand or the effect of the 2-1 Denji. Look at the top 3 cards of your deck, choose up to 1 card from among them, add the hand, send the rest to the waiting room. And when this card's battle opponent's reversed, you can pay 1, discard 1 if you do, send the bottom 4 cards of the opponent's opponent's deck to waiting room, and deal X damage to your opponent. X is equal to the number of climaxes sent to the waiting room by this effect. So it's an icy tail.
I love the Gurren Lagann from the TD, except it's an icy tail instead of a burn 1. Yeah. It's a card. It's a pretty okay card.
It's okay. It's also like an okay off finisher. If you're playing red and you play this as like a finisher, I wouldn't hate it. It's fine.
Yeah, if you could somehow find something impactfully doing at the other 2 levels, but it's okay.
It's alright. I think it's a 2.
At least to check 3. It still adds some utility while being off
Chance
finisher.
can be pretty broken too. Not gonna lie. If this card had some sort of power to it, it probably would have been like a lot better.
Just the 10k body. Alright, next we got 3-2 Power. When it's placed on stage from hand, you can heal 1. And when this attacks, you may pay 1 and sack a character. If you do, choose up to 2 cards in your opponent's waiting room. Your opponent shuffles it into their deck, and this turn just gets plus 1k power.
Oh, that's actually a pretty good card. I didn't know this card was in the TD. Decompressing can be pretty good, especially if you're not doing anything else.
Yeah. It's like another like pretty decent off finisher. I think this one's like notably better than the Chainsaw Man though, because just being able to decompress and get like try to make a swing 3 stick on the random lane, off finisher lane, is usually like gonna be better than like an icy tail, for example.
True.
You can use this to punish your opponent who keeps 1 card left in deck.
Yeah, you can also abuse like really low deck states, kind of because it's on attack as well.
I love Botan.
Yeah, card's good. I'm a fan. I think this is a 3.
3. Let's go.
Sacking is a hand is pretty nice. So you can attack with like a shitter, and then you can just start sacking off your board. It's pretty neat.
So it's basically like a 1 cost finisher or off finisher.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, that was all for TDs. Nice and simple. There were some cards that did work with the 3-2 Chainsaw Man we saw earlier, but those do not really need to be included to talk about him.
Yeah.
Alright, starting off with yellow right away. We got 1-0 Power. Continuous, this card cannot side attack. And for each of your other Devil Hunter, Devil, or Animal character, this gets plus 500 power. So with a full board, this is 6-5. And then when this attacks, if you have the choice CX in your climax area and you have 2 more other Devil Hunter, Devil, or Animal characters, look at top 4 cards of your deck. Choose up to 1 of those traits character and from among them, and it show to your opponent. And at the hand, it's in the rest of the waiting room. And if the level of the card of the character across with this is 2, this turn just gets plus 6k, so it ends up being 12-5, 13-5 with CX against level 2s. Jason?
Well.
Oh, I think he died. All right, you can go ahead talk about it, Ryan.
Oh man, dude. I remember when this card was spoiled, everyone was fucking losing their mind
Here we go.
because oh, what's up?
Oh, welcome back.
Tapped into the Wi-Fi mainframe.
Yeah, everyone was pretty riled about this card when he
Yeah,
first showed it.
Well, because Alice is at its peak.
Yeah, the meta was Alice. Alice and like Slime was on the horizon as well as like the upcoming scary level 2 deck. So the fact that like this card could just naturally answer both those decks without any cost whatsoever was like fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, but in reality, I think the card's pretty.
Yeah,
Okay.
so this card like outside of Alice meta is it's just like it's a fine enough combo that can potentially scale if like they print more Alice style decks that become the meta.
Mhm.
But because they just like banned Alice a few days ago, the niche for this card kind of disappeared. So the value of this card kind of went down significantly.
God, that's just so fun. We were all memeing about it too. That this was gonna. By the time this came out, this was gonna happen, and sure enough,
It did.
days before.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we got one day to use this combo against full power sword art.
True.
One day.
Well, at least this card's a 65 defensive. That's pretty cool, right?
Yeah, 65 defensive Mongrel. It's still like fun. Choice is good. And then yeah, if like the meta ever does kind of become level 2 combos again, like if Slime takes over the meta or whatever, then this card's also still pretty good because you can still contest Slime and like any other decks like Slime with a 1/0.
Yeah, like 12-5,
Yeah.
13-5. Well, you don't contest Slime very well, right? Because aren't they like...
They're 12/5 base,
13-5.
so the standard setup is 12/5, so you force a
12/5,
counter out of them. But like forcing a counter when you're playing your plussing combo is pretty
Yeah,
good.
it's pretty good.
Yeah, I think this card's a 3 for now.
I did read on Twitter that this is 6-5 defense is the biggest.
It is the biggest.
1-0 combo can be
Yeah.
on the defensive now. She is power crept slightly.
Yeah, because she has the can't side attack detriment.
Yeah, while also having the other power
Which-
boosting ones.
Okay, I do think that is like an actual detriment, to be fair. But
I do think so too. There are times when you one side.
you go QQ against like Standby Overlord or like Mushoku or something, and all of a sudden you're like, huh. That's unfortunate.
Unfortunate indeed.
But
Alright, next card. We got 3/2 power, 4 more other characters. This gets -1 level in hand. During your turn, if you have another Devil Hunter, Devil, or Animal character, this gets plus 2,500 power, so it'll be 11k on your turn. And the following ability, when this card's level 2 or higher battle points reverse, you can pay 1 if you do, salvage 1, and on play heal 1.
this is it's like the Gochiusa EP, except that was a heal to stock. That card was actually pretty good. So long as you can actually get the reverse. But I don't know if this one is better because it's a standard healer.
It's debatable. It depends on like the resource type you need for your finishing turn. If you need stock versus hand. Yeah, it's like a fine EP. It's just the finishers or the top ends that Chainsaw Man was given kind of don't really play well with this style of EP specifically. Like you can still play this as like a big attacker, but like the pay 1 salvage when you kill a level 2 or higher probably isn't going to come up very often because your finisher either requires a lot of stock or it's probably going to require a lot of hand. And you kind of trade one for the other with this card.
Yeah, true.
It's a perfectly fine. Like if you play yellow, I would still want to play this card. It's like still a really good EP. So I think it's a 3.
Not a Gochiusa. I think it's having a stock hand cost while also having a stock plus balances out the cost.
Yeah, because it was the card was always a good attacker, and then it just gave you a means if you wanted the hand back to get the hand back and just make it like a regular healer.
A regular healer while also being like a hand filter.
Yeah, the Gochiusa one was like really good. Like that card was like, I was very surprised.
But this is Chainsaw Man, not Gochiusa.
True.
Alright, next we got
Yeah.
3/2 Chainsaw Man. Speaking of the guy, you have 3 more other character, he gets plus 2k power, so it's 11k. And when it's placed on stage from hand, you can heal 1. And when it's attacks, if you have the choice CX in your climax area and you have 3 more other character, deal 1 damage to your opponent, and then until the end of your opponent's next turn, this gains the following ability. When this card's battle opponent's reverse, you can pay 2, discard 2 if you do, to deal 2 damage to your opponent, and then you may send the character to the top of your opponent's deck.
This is kind of underwhelming, I think.
There's a way to early play this, right? Or no?
No,
Is there?
No.
you
Oh.
can't early play, but you can cheat its cost with another card coming up.
Okay. So that's a little bit better, I guess. Yeah, pay 2, ditch 2 on reverse is like pretty expensive for burn 2 top deck, but
Yeah, the the burn is costed heavier because it's cross turn. So if it wasn't cross turn, then it would cost a lot less, and then this card would be a lot better. But because it was
Yeah.
costed to be cross turn, I think this card's kind of terrible.
yeah, like I don't know how often you actually need to get this reverse cross turn is my issue.
No.
You know, having
He-
oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say he's too weak to like be able to reasonably defend without a counter cross turn. So like you
Yeah,
have to
spending more.
dedicate more cost to keep him alive cross turn. So like, and the cross turn stuff like will barely come up ever.
Yeah.
Nichely
Kevin?
though, if the cross turn does come up, you can screw over end of attack finishers.
Essentially,
with
yeah.
attack.
You can.
But that will be a niche thing, because
And they also have to have inted and played into your Chainsaw Man.
yeah.
So
Yeah, I'm not a fan of this. Like even if you ignore the cross turn and you try to like play this as like an all in nut finisher, like just burn 1, burn 2, top deck,
Yeah.
burn 1, burn 2, top deck, like it still costs way too much that you're never
Oh
going to
my
be able
God.
to triple without like hitting a brainstorm.
yeah, that's like what 9 stock in a million hand.
It
it's a
is
lot.
6, 9. It's 10 hand. So you have to have max hand, clock to 9, and then hit a brainstorm or to trigger choices or whatever, just
Oh my
to
God.
triple.
Not
But-
everyone can be Gura.
Is the card that cheats cause? Is that a card that exists on your board beforehand, or is that a card that like?
It is a brainstormer, yes, but the part of the cost is you have to ditch a specific other card.
Oh my God. Okay, that's
Yeah.
a no.
Yeah,
Okay.
I do not like this card. I think it's like a 2 at best.
Okay.
Smudge.
It is the Chainsaw Man top end, I guess.
But it's
If you want to play
weaker.
the Chainsaw
It's
Man.
weaker than a Shark VTuber.
Deck. True.
Smudge. Alright, next
Endurance
card.
stonks.
We have, speaking of one that can summon it, we have 00 Pochita. If you are level 3 or
Oh,
higher,
yeah.
you can pay 1, discard the 1/0 Denji that we see below. If you're level 3 or higher, choose up to 1 character in your room, add a hand. Oh, so you salvage 1, okay. And then you choose up to 1 character with Chainsaw Man's name from your hand, place on stage in this card's former slot. Afterward, place this card underneath that character face up as a marker or send this to waiting room. And it's also a tap salvage brainstorm.
Why? Why would you need the marker? Does the marker do anything?
No,
Is
it's
it flavor?
It's flavor. Because, you know,
Okay.
Pochita
Yeah.
is inside.
But like, why does it? I guess you can just put it back. You can get it back.
The problem is, why is it this 1/0 Denji like the worst of the targets you could have got?
No, Ryan said that card was pretty good.
I actually think the 1/0 Denji is like a really good card.
Oh, okay. I guess I don't know.
Yeah, you're not a knower. But anyhow, so what do you think of Kushida though? I'm assuming it's like kind of mid because we don't
This
like
is
that
super
cost.
mid.
Right?
This is super mid.
I usually
But-
like brainstorms that like cheat things in, but not this.
So like if the Chainsaw Man finisher was just like pay 3 ditch 1 or something, I think the brainstorm's significantly better. But because it's pay 2 ditch 2, like the fact that you save 1 stock but ditch an extra hand, like kind of is moot compared to just raw playing Chainsaw Man.
Okay, you go even in hand with this, though.
So you spawn from hand.
Yeah, but you salvage your character.
So you sack this on your board, you ditch a card in your hand,
Oh wait, you
you
don't
salvage 1, and then
yeah,
you play from hand.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you-
So you
It's
go
net zero. It's
you-
just
you-
1 stock.
You lose a character on board, basically.
First, yeah, and you get a stock. Man, this would be cool if like the Chainsaw Man from the TD, like trances, could also use this card as like a marker for something. Like it got something for having markers, but it does not. No power, no nothing.
Maybe this card will be pretend Uma.
Yeah. Probably.
Well, horse goes into
So what
another
do you think,
horse.
Ryan? Like a 2?
yeah, it's also a 2. Like,
It's a
if
salvage
you-
brainstorm.
if you play the Chainsaw Man deck, you play this card. Otherwise, you don't play this card. It's simple.
You know, not too many people are really hot for Denji. But they are hot for Makima. Here we go. 0 Makima. When this is placed on stage from hand, you may pay 1. If you do, search your deck for up to 1 climax, show it to your opponent. Then choose up to 1 climax in hand, show it to your opponent, and then swap them. And shuffle your deck afterwards. So this... Oh wait, and then at the start of your climax phase, choose one of your Devil Hunter or Devil Kicker. This turn gets plus 1k power.
I like Oswald the Rabbit. Good card. CX searching is it's pretty strong. For sure.
I don't know why Chainsaw Man got 4 climax swaps, by the way, but they did.
Wait, did it get 4?
No, I got 5.
Yes.
I got 5. I got 5.
There's Makima,
The 1-0,
There's a
Benny,
Aki,
and then there's a Makima and the TD. Am I missing one?
There was one of those Saki character.
Yeah,
CX green. That's all zero in green.
That's the green.
There was a 1-0
That's
CX
the Kobeni.
That's in green. Yeah, Kobeni in green.
And
there's
There's a
a-
TD Makima.
There's a Aki that's blue. That's an oversized.
There's a blue one.
Yeah.
Oh, there is. Oh my God, there's 5.
Damn. Damn, every color got 1, green got 2. That's crazy. 5 climax. Dude, this is where all the sets that aren't getting climax up. This is where they went. They all went Raiden Chainsaw Man.
You can have
What
25
the
climax swappers in your deck.
My
That's
God.
crazy. Wait, you mean 20, right?
Sorry?
Wait.
You said 25 climax
20,
swappers, 20 climax
Yeah,
swappers.
20.
Yeah, your math is bad.
My
Anyhow.
math is bad.
Alright, so I'm assuming because you didn't remember some of them, this is one of your favorite climax swappers.
Yeah, I think this one's pretty good. Like it's got some like nice enough secondary utility besides just being a raw climax swap.
Mhm.
So you can
Yeah,
play this on
Palp's
your
sick.
board and like you don't feel too bad compared to like a vanilla CX swap, which feels really bad to play on your board. And like swapping from deck is kind of sick, or it can be kind of sick, but it can also be kind of shit. It just depends.
I just really appreciate that it, like standing at Oswald the Rabbit, it keeps your compression when you do it. You don't like lose it. It's not like a Jinsu, right? That just raw searches you a CX out of your deck. It does let you keep it, which is nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've seen people miss it with Oswald the Rabbit. They're just like, oh, I triggered all of this card, and I only have my search CX swap, not my salvage one. Oopsies.
Yeah, this guy's cool. But like the fact that Chainsaw Man has so many climax swaps, it's like at this point you just kind of play the one that's in color for the deck you're playing. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, I think this card's like a 2. It's okay.
Sounds good.
Alright, next we got 0 Power. When it's placed on stage from hand, you can pay 1, discard 1. If you do, look at top 2 cards of the deck, put them back on top in any order, then choose 1 Devil Hunter or Devil or Animal character in your waiting room at hand. So it's a drop salvage.
Why did they mix the check 2 with the drop salvage? That just seems like a straight.
So that
Neg,
so that she gets 500
Oh, she
more
means
power.
25.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she
it
would
makes
have been
it-
2k to separate the
But then
face.
she loses the 1k power pump though.
It makes the card bigger, and then like when they print this effect again, they can print more effects on the card, and the card will still work. So it's like pushing design space,
Lame.
or it's just trying to like nerf the utility of drops of like a drop salvage by forcing you to pay the cost to get the utility late game.
Yeah. Man, sad. The 1k power pump on drop surges is so nice sometimes too, though. No, there's no finisher that needs to top check yourself, as far as I can remember.
There are better ways to top check the top cards of your deck, anyways.
True.
I think significantly better.
We won't be
So
able
what
to
do you
talk
think of
about
this
it until later.
power drop salvage?
It's just a vanilla drop search at the end of the day. It's arguably worse than a vanilla drop search. I think this is just
The
like
drop
a 1.
salvage.
Sorry, drop salvage. I think it's like
Even
a 1.
worse. A 1? Alright, sick.
Smooch.
Let's move on.
Alright, next we got 1-0 Denji that we saw earlier. During your turn, this gets 4k power and cannot side attack, so it's 7-5 on your turn. And then during this card's battle, when damage you take is cancelled, you may send this to waiting room. If you do, put a top card of your deck to stock.
I hate these fucking win more effects so much, and they keep printing them, and they never feel good. And this card's a good attacking.
Yeah, this card's sick, actually. If
Does
you
that do
ever
blind stock during your opponent's turn too?
yeah,
Yeah.
the 8/5 attacker with the climax at level 1 is quite kind of nuts. And then if you cancel, you can win more in stock boost. I think that's like an insane combination for like an off CX level 1 card that you could play.
And because you cancel, that means like the likelihood that that next card is also a climax is like quite a bit less too.
No, my CXs are always stacked on top of each
All
other.
right, well, shuffle better.
Yeah.
This card's so gross.
Yeah, I'm a huge fan of this card. Like, I think if you play
get to
yellow,
play yellow,
if you play yellow, I think like you play this card at like 3 copies minimum always. This card's great.
All right.
I think it's
is
a
it a
3.
4. I smell
So
3.
No.
3?
3 copies always if you play yellow. 3. Okay.
Okay,
Well,
fine,
three
fine,
for
fine.
3
Give it,
copies.
give it a 4 then. Fuck, dude.
All right, look, you were stroking it off your heart. That's all I'm saying.
I'd stroke Denji. Wait, what?
Huh?
True. What? Huh?
And his long chainsaw.
Is his
All
cord?
right. Next, we got 2-1 power. When it's placed in stage from hand, this turn gets plus 1500 power, so it's 8k. And with attacks, if the level of the character crosses is 3 or higher until the enemy opponent's next turn, this gets plus 4/5. So it's 8k. So it's 12/5 against level 3, and it will linger as 11k.
Let's just leave it at there's a significantly better level 2 killer that you could be playing. But this is yellow. That is its in.
This is
But you also have power combo in yellow. So,
this is like the theme of Chainsaw Man is
Yeah.
they're trying to like redesign card effects to see how they, or like to push the boundaries of card design and see what works. Like I think making a level 2 killer like this is interesting. Like it's a cool design spec, trying to like give you extra benefit for killing a level 3 by having a big body that can potentially stick around for the next turn. But at the end of the day, I don't think it's like super impactful. It's also a little too small for the current meta to like effectively kill EPs.
yeah.
Wait,
It's okay,
it's like 500 less power than the usual ones that are 13k.
Yes, it is actually. Right?
Yeah.
6k. They're usually 12 to 13k. It depends on like their effects and shit.
This is 12/5.
Yeah,
So it's not that much smaller.
yeah. Card's
Mhm.
interesting. It's okay. I think it's like also just a 2.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, it's definitely playable.
Next, we got 3/2 Makima is a 2k assist, and when it's placed on stage from hand, you can discard 1. If you do, heal the stock. And it's a tap 2 Search Brainstorm.
It's if there's a way to abuse this card, I feel like it'd be pretty cool.
There is an 8 standby deck. And
Yeah,
this card
I
is
don't,
for 8
you know.
standby.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think the standby deck is particularly good. And I don't
Lumparo thinks it's good. Track.
you would like never really play this outside of standby. So yeah.
That's kind of what I was getting at, but I mean,
I think it's a 1 TBH.
I'll mock you.
Alright.
Okay.
Smoge, man. Not
Paying
even
for
2
standby
for
chainsaw
not even
man
a 2
sins.
for being
For 2k assist.
standby target. That's good.
No.
Okay.
You would not even play standby?
But he doesn't want to play standby.
Well, so yeah, I don't think standby is particularly good, but I think that there's another 3/2 that's almost always better than the Makima.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Okay. But people love this ball kicking CX combo. Continuing
I
on.
love that fucking combo.
0/0
That
Denji.
combo was so funny.
When this is placed on stage from hand, you can mill 2. This turn it gets plus X power. X is equal to the character's mill times 1000. And when it's placed on stage from hand, or when this attacks, you can discard 1 Devil Hunter or Devil Kicker. If you do, draw 1 card. Double discard. And mill.
I want to believe that there is better filter than this card in this set.
Yeah, there's a recall.
There is a Rico.
Well, sorry, a card that draws cards better than this card. I was talking to Ryan about this. I found something else. I didn't like it either.
It was the Lammy from Hololive 2.
Yeah, he remembers.
There technically is. Yes, there technically is. If you're fine with taking a -1, because of a card
Well,
that's.
I think that's one on series all the time. Hello.
Yeah. I was a fan of the double ditch to draw in 8 standby Hololive, but it's like kind of low tier utility for a standby deck. TBH. It's okay. I think this is. Oh god, I think it's a 1 as well.
Smoge, man.
So that mean Lammy's a 1 too?
No, Lammy's great. She's cute.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Whammy do be cute, right, Johnny?
The-
Whammy.
This is the card I was talking about. I think this is like potentially better filter for a standby deck.
Oh wow, it's right here. That's crazy.
Alright, here we go. 0-0 Makima. When it's placed on stage from hand, you can discard 2 Devil Hunter or Devil characters. If you do, look at the top 2 cards of your deck, choose up to 1 card from among them out of the hand, and then send the rest to your stock in any order. So you can decide to grab 0 and just stock 2. And when your other Devil Hunter or Devil character attacks this turn, this gets +1 key power, so it could be 3/5 if attacks last.
Oh, so this kind of... This is weird.
The theme of Chainsaw Man is they're printing a bunch of new and unique effects to push design space.
I'll give it that. This is an interesting card.
I could see this card being good. I think this card is like really fucking cool, actually. I think this is like a really, really good way to like push the design space of hand to stock.
Yeah, this is a cool card.
Like it can be a double hand to stock, it can be a hand filter hand to stock, it could be a check 2 grab your CX plus a hand to stock. Like the different modes that you get because you're free and how you want to do the effect is like really fucking cool. The only issue that I have is that you have to upfront ditch 2 characters, and that can be sometimes pretty awkward. So like it can't fix you if you're climax flooded, or if like your hand's sculpted, it can kind of fuck you over in that regard. Like let's say you wanted to like on your finisher turn just hand to stock.
Find the card, John.
Like if you just need to hand to stock to like get that 1 extra stock you need to like play your final finisher, but your hand is nothing but your finishers, then like you're kind of fucked. Or you can be kind of fucked in those situations because of the cost.
I was thinking of this card like that one Kanata from Hololive, and that card is actually pretty sick. But it's also awkward that you don't get to. I don't know if this is in Beaufry. John needs to go find me the card to believe him. But at the same time, I do believe him because Beaufry has so many. Beaufry was also like this, where Beaufry had a lot of really fucking weird cards.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah, this is the first I've ever seen this effect.
All I remember from Beaufry is just a bunch of vanillas.
Yeah, dude, Beaufry has some like weird profiles in it.
Okay, I'll take you.
I think Beaufry was the no quote me, but I'm pretty sure Beaufry was also the first level 1 level down. If I'm not mistaken.
It might be true. All right, what's your rating this, Ryan?
I'm a fan, but I don't know how good it actually is. So I'll say it's a 3 for now. Like, you can put this in like any deck, and it'll probably put in a lot of work, and like it might be really good. It might be kind of awkward because of the cost. I have no idea. I like it though.
He likes it though.
I can dig it.
Alright, next we got 1-0 Denji. When a climax is placed in your climax area, you can pay 1 if you do. Mill 2, choose 1 level extra lower Devil Hunter or Devil character in your way room. Out of the hand, X is equal to the levels of the cards milled by this effect. And when your other Devil Hunter or Devil character is front attack, you can pay 1, sack this. If you do, return that character to hand. So it's a Cigarettes, a Magi, and a JC.
Yeah, so it's JC, and then it's the Day Became God, a Magi thing. I mean, if you play yellow, this card might actually be pretty decent. If you're playing something that can afford the stock.
So, I guess maybe spoilers. The choice deck is 12 choice, so you can stock boost with 12 choice triggers. And the 1-0, the other Dort combo is a stock plus combo. It's not a hand plus combo. So you can play this in either of those decks to convert the extra stock into hand if needed. And this will convert it in like a really cool way, especially in the 8 door deck. If you play this in the 8 door deck with the Door Makima level 1 combo, that makes that combo go from like kind of mid to kind of okay.
Pretty cool. All right, so John did in fact send it to me. It Beaufry does have that card. It doesn't have a second effect. It's just a vanilla 2K with that text on it.
Okay.
So like I said, Beaufry had weird card effects, but it existed. It was one of the Lolly twins.
Yeah, this card's cool. I like it. I think I would rather play the 7/5 Denji as like an Ox level 1 if I'm playing yellow before this. But like if you have the space for like 1 or 2 copies of this, I think this is pretty good.
If you have macro slots, right, this card's also like really good.
Yeah, potentially. Yeah, it's cool. I think it's a 2.
Sounds good.
Next, we got 1-0 Chainsaw Man. When it's placed in stage from hand, this turn gets plus 1500 power, so 6k on play, and when this 7k on play, and then when this card's battle opponent's reversed, you can send that character to you have to send that character.
It's
to memory.
mandatory.
Mandatory.
That is the
memory
detriment,
kick.
Kevin. It's a memory kicker, I guess.
This card
Shroud?
sucks.
I played this effect in Fate, and that card was like an oversize. This card not an oversize.
If I play this down against me, I would farm memory as far as I can.
Yeah, you just start slamming cards into it.
I played this profile on Persona Q, and I was playing against two Loveru, and that's what my opponent did, and they had like 14 memory, and I couldn't deal damage to them.
Dude, you just ripped their climaxes out of their deck. Come on.
Cope. I think this
Alright.
card is terrible. It's a 1.
I wasn't talking about Konosuba, I was talking about the Rin from Fate, but yes, the 1/0 there's the Aqua that does this as well.
Yeah, and I'll probably just farm memory
Yeah.
off that too.
I definitely have farm memory off that card before.
Speaking of memory, 2/1 Chainsaw Man, it's a memory kick back up.
Go
This
for
is
your
also,
outside
this
one
is
of
also
those.
a mandatory memory kick.
Why? Oh, there's always
Memory
mandatory.
kick counters are always mandatory.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. I said that, and then I'm like, wait, they're always mandatory. Just kidding. Otherwise, my boy Tyler wouldn't have got that game lost. Rest in peace. All right, well, memory kick counter.
It's a memory kick on there.
2.
We like memory kick counters.
2/1 Denji. When it's placed in stage from hand, you can pay 1, discard 1. If you do, your opponent chooses 1 climax in the wave room, shuffle all other cards from the wave room into their deck. So it's a Fumio for 1. And then act, you can send it to wave room. If you do, choose one opponent's character, return to hand. So it's just a sack bounce.
This card's pretty good. I like this.
Yeah, I feel like if you're not playing the finisher that we're gonna talk about later, this is like included in most other decks.
I like these 2/1 bouncer profiles they started printing. I love the Ichika. Right, John?
This card's sick. I'm a fan.
It's one
Me
of the
too.
better Fumios. One of the better 2/1 Fumios.
Yeah. This is good.
Notably, no stock swap, so this is the only way you can decompress your opponent if you don't play a decompressing finisher.
That's
Sad.
true. Does this have a Pina?
No.
Because that was like a sick play you could do in Ichika Quince, where you could play the 2/1 bouncer that sacks itself, and then you could sack it to play the bouncer again and sack it again. It was so sick. It was actually a real play in the Ichika deck because you need like the
Minus
soul,
2
the big
stock.
soul swings.
To get the double.
No,
bounce.
minus 1 stock, 1 stock, 2 hand.
Minus 2 hand.
'Cause-
Yeah.
But it was fine because Ichika didn't care about hand. You just slammed the card down and you swung.
All right. How do you read this?
It's a 3.
Good
Card's
card.
good.
It's good,
Yeah.
Pog.
And notably, it has anti-synergy with the Chainsaw Man finisher, though, which is kind
Yeah,
of
but that card
annoying.
sucks. So.
Wait, Chainsaw Man finisher.
Yeah, it has to reverse. This
Yeah,
bounces.
And you bounce a back row assist. Come on, man.
True.
Yeah, come on. 3/2 power. When it's text, if you have 5 or
Oh,
less
great.
clock, you can pay 3, put 1 card from your hand into clock, and then send the choice CX from the climax area to waiting room. If you do, choose 3 cards in your opponent's waiting room, place them on top of your deck in any order, then deal 4 damage to your opponent.
Okay, well, I did say that event would be really cool if you had a combo that was literally like this. That was just like a one
Yeah,
attacker
so
thing. So
you can
okay.
combine this with the event, and you can get a guaranteed burn 4.
okay, fine game.
at the low cost of
9 stock.
stock, yeah.
9 stock
And 2 hand.
5 hand.
Okay, well you do have 7 stock, right? But yeah. Yeah.
If you're gonna side with the other 2 lanes, yes, because the event will top deck. So you ideally the setup is
Right,
you have to
right.
power first to guarantee the 4. So
Okay,
you
but
need
the event
9
can soul
stock
pump your 2 dudes.
to side.
Or you Fumio, so they're less compressed, so and then
That's
you
even more stock.
I mean,
Oh,
you don't need to
no.
event with the Fumio. You just Fumio only, and then you power.
Where's my stock swap? Alright, this card's cool. I guess. I probably wouldn't play it. It's really expensive, but
I think if you play like an H-Choice deck, I think this is actually like a better finisher than the Chainsaw Man.
okay,
I would agree.
that might be true.
Like you just like actually play the event plus this, and then like you just like have a guaranteed burn 4 plus Fumio, and like that like you do that as your finisher compared to that shitty Chainsaw Man.
I love
Guaranteed
that one
burn
Toka.
4,
Dude, this is just a Toka from Dal, dude.
And your side lanes are swinging for 3s, because for like 1 soul, so you +2 plus a soul them, so they're swinging for 3s. This is swinging for 3. Oh no, never
Well,
mind. You're not swinging
you
for
sack
3s.
the CX.
You sack the CX.
So the other characters
This way
swing
swing for
for
3s. Make them 3s. It's okay, the event gives him a soul, Kevin.
Oh!
The
event also bounces, and unless you confirm your triggers.
Yeah, it's fine.
So you can't be swinging for 3/3/3.
There's nothing set up for this card. They're meant to be together. They're holding hands.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, dude, it's the flavor. Power made the toast, so she uses the toast to kill the people. Come on.
Wait, I don't know if Denji made the toast.
No, that was Power's creation.
Wait, wasn't Denji's dream was have a much toppings on toast? That was like one of his dreams when he was.
I don't know, dude. Who cares? What do you rate this card, Kevin?
I think this card is pretty cool.
I think this card is cool.
So I think the fact that the 8-choice deck is like actually kind of real because of a 1/1 that comes up later, like makes this card like realistic, like a lot better, more realistically. Like I think this is a 3, despite reading like one of those meme cards that is like pack filler.
The Toka in Dal was pretty cool.
That
card was really scary.
Stack 3, burn 5, right?
It was stack 3, burn 5. Yeah.
Stack 3, burn 4.
That card was pretty scary.
Which means this card is more likely to stick, but it's not as potent as stack 3.
Granted, I hate that this card clocks you, and if you're at 3, I hate that it clocks you, so you can't use it at 3/6 like a Hellman.
But you have to be 5 or less clock to combo.
Yeah, no, I'm saying you can't. That's why you can't like 3/6. You be like, okay, well, die or I die. No, that's not an option. Oh well.
Oh well.
Is the one just like the if you play a choice gains?
Yeah, if you play a choice, a comics with a choice trigger, then a specific card has choice trigger.
Cool. That's neat.
Cool.
Okay.
All right. Next we got Zozo Denji. When it's reversed, you can put one devil hunter or devil character from your wing to the bottom of your deck, or bottom of your block. If you do, reveal the top 2 cards of your deck. Your opponent chooses one devil hunter or devil character or an event from among them. Add to hand and send the rest to the waiting room.
I hate Kamome. So much.
It's a costless. It's a stockless plus though.
He doesn't know those are true. No, I don't care. Kamome effects are bad. Giving opponent agency bad.
Yeah, I don't like this card at all. Like even if you wanted to like argue that like you can just like slam through these and like tri-lane brainlessly, you can also just do that with power, and you're probably fine.
Suck.
I don't like it. I think this is a 1.
Okay, sick. I agree. But it is funny because the flavor of it is funny.
Yeah, but sometimes your opponent just can't use the 3/4 event with this.
Shut up. You
can use it to order toast.
Kevin.
Alright, 0/0 Makima. At the start of your opponent's attack phase, you can send it to waiting room. If you do, choose one of your characters, move it to this card's former slot.
Wow, that's bad.
It's the standby synergy.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, you win a lane. You stand by like the Denji or the Aki to your back row, and then assuming you won a lane already, you put this in the open lane, and then you can move them up to the front row, so your opponent has to crash into it.
Oh, that's cute. Control devil, yada yada yada. Haha, very funny.
Wait, that's spoilers.
Wait, did the anime not get that far?
Yeah, it did.
Okay, shut the fuck up. I don't care. All right. Anyhow, what do you rate it, Ryan?
It's probably a lot more cute than good. I think it's a 1.
Okay. Flavor win.
1/0 Makima and 2K back up.
2K back up. Thumbs up. It's good with power. I guess.
Yeah, shrug. It's okay.
Okay. Just 2 for 2K. Alright, 1-0 Nyanko. You can act, pay 1 cent waiting room, choose 1-0 power in your waiting room, place on stage with this card's former slot, and this turn it gets plus 2k power and the following ability. Once attacks, you can pay 1 if you do, Twin Drive. And remember, this is an animal trait, so it's not a devil, hunter, or devil characters.
Yeah.
So it's whiffs on anything that's not power.
Yeah, being off trait makes this card a lot more awkward, unfortunately.
But this makes power. 15,
yeah, but it's
15
also
5
spending
means
more
level
stock.
2s.
You spend so much stock in this set, dude.
So in the context of like the 8 choice deck specifically, this card's probably really good. Because like that deck just wants
when you have
to
infinite stock, sure.
that deck just wants to loop power as much as possible, and like it being off trade doesn't matter because power can get it. So this just gives you a way to like play 7 to 8 copies of your level 1 combo, and then you just like gas and go. And then yeah, if the meta was like slime or some other slime like deck with big level 2 walls, then this card gives you a way to like cleanly kill them with power as well. I'm a fan.
I wish this
I like
card.
cats.
What they should have done was give it a soul trigger.
True.
Alright, what do you rate this?
I like it.
Okay, this had a soul trigger. It'd be kind of nuts.
I think it's a 3.
Yeah, if this had a soul trigger, which it could have had, because who cares about 5k?
Yeah, because I was actually thinking about it too. I'm like, damn, this could have actually just had a soul trigger because like you're gonna just play it and sack it anyway. It's like the Rinko in Bang Dream.
Yeah.
Unlucky.
Unlucky. Alright, next card! 1-1 power. At the start of your climax phase, choose one of your devil hunter or devil or animal character. This turn it gets 2k power. And act, you can rest this if you have 2 less markers underneath this card. Choose 1 character in your waiting room, put underneath this card face of its marker, and if you do, look at the top card of your opponent's deck and put it in the top or bottom of your opponent's deck.
Wow, it's kind of
Yeah.
underwhelming.
You're supposed to use this with the power combo to guarantee the burn 4.
Oh!
That's the idea.
I like the event more. I'm not gonna lie, but I guess
Yeah.
that's cool.
This
I mean,
card
this
sucks.
is much cheaper than the event, though.
Yeah, but the event does more.
If you play 8 choice, then you have to play the choice support 1/1 anyway, so your back row's clogged already. I don't like this card.
Smooch.
I think this is a 1.
Smooch.
Okay, cool.
1-1 power. When this attacks, choose one of your devil, hunter, devil, or animal character. This turn it gets plus X power. X is equal to the number of your devil, hunter, devil, or animal character times 1k. Remember, it can target itself, so if you have any of your full board, it's a 5k bump. And is Encore, put a devil, hunter, or devil, or animal character in your waiting room to the bottom of the clock, so clock Encore.
It is a 1-1 clock encore. 5k power is a lot though if you need it.
Yeah.
But I feel like yellow doesn't need it though.
No, not really.
What do you mean? I need to make my power level 1 that was boosted by Nyanko
By Nyako.
to be
You
able
make
to
it tag
swing
at like
for
17-5 or something
like
like that.
almost 20k against level 2s.
Yeah, you got it, dude. You win that lane. Whatever.
This card's cute. Yeah, I think it's a 2. Like I can see a world where you would play 1 or 2 of this if like you need to crack wall, but besides that, eh.
Sounds good to me.
Sounds good to me. Alright, 2-1 Makima. It's a level assist, and you can rest to give a character plus 2k for a turn.
Yeah, that's a card. If you need power, yo, power's in yellow. Yellow gives power. Very funny.
Dude,
All the power.
Sure is a card.
She's looking at me with those big ol' eyes. I don't like it.
Alright, just the 1.
Yeah.
Just
Big
the
numbers do make brains
There's
feel
so
good.
many better things you can do with your back row in this set.
Bro, you can make power so big.
Well,
Power can have so much power.
you said there's something getting choice.
Wait,
triggers.
what's this choice support?
Is it not in yellow?
Huh?
Alright.
Huh?
It's green.
It's green.
Why is it green? What's the choice for green? What?
Oh, Saaki! I remember now!
Okay,
Oh,
continuing
I
on.
remember.
1-1 event. You may discard 2 Devil Hunter or Devil characters. If you do, search your deck for up to 1 character with Denji or Chainsaw Man's name, up to 1 character with Hayakawa Aki's name, and up to 1 character with Power's name. Show them to your opponent, add them hand, and shuffle your deck afterwards.
That's kind of funny.
So the player one dish to search the trio.
It's specifically for 8 choice. It gives you your board setup basically.
The setup. Oh right,
Yeah,
because the Aki needed the Denji, right?
No, the Aki makes the Denji a choice trigger. But like the idea is you search a combo, you search like your auxiliary level 1, which is always Denji no matter what card you play, and then you get your 1/1 as well. So you get like the full level 1 setup off of 1 card.
Funny. Okay. So Decione. Okay. What do you do with this card though? You think it's worth playing in that deck?
It probably is. Like
Can
getting your
defense?
No, she can't.
Okay. Unfortunate, but
yeah, that's like one annoying part. But like a single card that sets up your level 1 game entirely sounds like really good to me.
Yeah,
honestly.
I mean, search your deck for 3 cards. There's a lot of cards to search too.
I always think you can discard it
So.
CXs though, and not just characters.
True.
Yeah, that's like the only downside. But like it's still like so much utility on a single card. In a deck that like requires a specific board setup at 1 to like function properly. I like it.
Yeah, I can buy it.
I think it's a 2.
2.
Do we finish yellow?
Yep, we just finished yellow. Off the
Okay,
green,
let me get water
find
real
the
quick.
choice card. Alright.
Yellow real quick,
Water.
1 sec. Or water real quick, 1 sec.
I'm also gonna get some water.
Imagine not having this giant jug of water next to you. That's how I keep hydrated. All day, every day. Yeah, we have 20 people who's watching right now. And hopefully a few hundred more on YouTube. Are you guys ready? We're going to talk about Avatar on Saturday. And quick note of who the guest is. He's been on here once before, and he's quite notorious in the community for a man with strong opinions. Find out Saturday. Assuming everything goes right, and Jason does flake. Alright, yellow. I think yellow's technically like not the best color for Chainsaw Man. I think most people are looking towards red stuff and the blue-green stuff that are mixed together. Because red has the 8 door and 8 standby build, and then blue-green has the panic bar stuff. Yellow is more standalone with its 8 choice build, but the 8 choice stuff has been looking kind of okay.
I'm back.
Denji really not getting good cards at the MC.
Yeah, dude.
You must be new to Weiss Schwarz.
Weiss Schwarz
Yeah.
fake main characters.
Yeah, male main character.
I'm thinking back to like Yuji and fucking Grisaya. Like, oh my god. Yeah, he got garbage.
Unless your name is Kirito or Aaron, if you're a male MC, you ain't getting shit. But apparently,
Aren't there other male MCs besides Kirito that like walked through W's?
Aaron,
Hajime Aaron got some W's. Hajime got some W's.
Hajime got the Resne stuff, so I guess, yeah.
He got the door deck, which is like
Raku?
an actual real deck.
Raku is literally just a fucking
Raku's a 0/0 that
pendant
finds
bonder.
pendant.
Yeah, Raku is literally just a bonder.
That card was
I
on
would-
the ban list.
I
but-
mean, it
The
wasn't
card
a
on the
ban
ban
list, but it's not. The Raku
That's not
himself.
W's.
Raku himself did not get a lot of
Oh,
good cards.
Kurogane got some W's.
Huh? Who?
In Kaguya.
Shirogane? He's not.
Yeah, he has.
Do you consider him as an MC? I guess
Yeah.
so, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Rando, I guess?
Bell?
Huh?
Bell walks with a lot of W's in Danmachi.
Damachi Bell? Oh, okay, yeah. That's true. Randall? Bro, I don't even know what random is.
D-side's not real. Nice try.
D side. Okay, that's true. Bro, was random even in the anime? I thought the anime had like a whole different cast from the.
The anime
manga.
was a prequel.
Okay, I was gonna say.
Yeah, so
I was
random
gonna
wasn't
say
even in
Fate.
the anime. Fate? What a shit.
I was gonna say Fate, but that's a fucking lot. Shiro has the Avenger, and that's like, okay. Shiro has a couple cool cards here and there, but in reality, the more I think about it, like
they're all memes.
Okay,
they're all
but
memes.
the refresher has
Ainz?
Archer on it, and
Okay,
Archer is Shiro.
Archer's not the main character.
Archer is Shiro though, and Shiro's the main character.
Shut the fuck up.
That's a spoiler.
That's a spoiler. Ainz counts. Ainz counts.
Ainz counts. Ainz is the W of that series. Subaru gets hated on.
Yeah,
Cheetah has like one card.
Rudius got like nothing, dude. Even his dad.
Rudius has the choice pants deck, but that deck wasn't meta, so. Even though I like that deck a lot.
No, Rudius they get a runner. Rudius they get a center runner.
Kazuma got a couple okay cards, but he's pretty L.
Kazuma.
Sakuta's an L.
Kazuma from what again?
Konosuba.
Oh yeah. Yo, he got sniped Kazuma, dude. That was meta for years.
I mean, really, the most notable Kazuma card is Kazuma, like the profile.
True.
But
no, not even Konosuba plays that profile anymore.
Yeah, unlucky.
Maple, my bro. Maple from what?
Maple? Like Bofuri? Yeah, we're talking about Guy MCs. We're talking about Guy MCs getting hated on.
You from Charlotte? He is the anti-heal, but that's about it. I mean,
yeah, but you.
Oh, Katsuhira.
Who? Bro, you guys are just fucking.
Bro,
you guys are just naming these Japanese names, dude.
Yeah,
he's not serious too.
He's Sniper. He has that 3-2 combo that people play sometimes.
Bro, because Sniper's not a real set.
Yes, it is.
Alright, what about Darling in the Franks? Heroes that card with the 0-2 sacks off and
yeah. Yeah, Hero is literally a card that gets sacked by 0-2 or gets sucked up by 0-2.
That's yummy. Simone and Gurren Lagann. Does Simone have good cards?
He has the finisher.
Does he have good cards?
He has the finisher.
Kamina has the brainstorm.
Kamina's not the main character.
Kamina's not the main character.
He's the main character for the first third.
First third. Okay, bro. The first 8 episodes out of 24.
Yeah, first third. 8, 16, 24.
Alright, so TLD. Shiroe and Log Horizon. He has good cards. But Log Horizon doesn't have good cards.
Wait, Simon's the brainstorm? No, I mean the Tap Self Savage brainstorm. It's a global 5 to max.
No, that's Simon. That's Simone.
Wait, isn't that Kamina?
No.
Wait.
That's adult Simone.
Oh, is it adult Simone?
Yeah.
It looks like Kamina. Please understand.
Yeah, that's the point. But did Aragi have like one good card, right?
Bro,
Yeah,
you've been telling me Mill 3 and when your opponent plays a CX runs a stock is a good
so
card.
good.
Okay,
that
bro.
card was so good.
Bro, you're actually a Simon hater. I don't even really like Gurren Lagann.
I don't like Gurren Lagann either.
Gurren Lagann was a very okay show.
Goblin Slayer? Sure.
Yeah, Goblin Slayer's got a dub. I guess. He has a couple good cards.
Well, the brainstorm is Simon.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe my statement was wrong that all male MCs gets hated twice.
You're a 50-50 shot. If you're in a harem, your chances are significantly lower though.
Yeah, look at ReZero, dude. My boy Subaru.
My boy Subaru's done so
dirty.
I love Subaru so much, and he has done so dirty.
Yeah, Araragi was technically on the global deck. I put on the ban list as well.
Oh, true. He's on a global. Yeah, Yuji got done dirty too. I said that was the first person I said.
Yeah.
I have like never put a Yuji in a competitive Grisaya deck.
Yo, what about my boy Futaro, dude?
Oh no, I had the Yuji Kazuki.
My boy Futaro, all he does is just.
I was thinking about Futaro too, and he's just in a.
All he does is just sucks up points like no one's business.
And then he drops him on the board, and he goes to memory, forgotten forever. All right. On to green.
Aphrodite Steel. Alright, first off, we got 0 Himeno. If you're level 2 or higher, you can pay 1, send this to memory, And if you do, switch your deck from up to one level 2 or higher character, show it to your opponent, add a hand, and shuffle your deck afterwards. So it converts itself to a level 2. And then it's a tap salvage brainstorm.
There you go, Ragnarok. Picture of the salvage brainstorm. I think this card, I think of the Black Widow from Marvel. I'd rather play this card than play Black Widow.
Yeah, this card's actually kind of insane.
Mm-hmm.
So we all meme about how broken brainstorms are, but later into the game, brainstormers kind of have diminishing returns because you don't necessarily need to constantly be brainstorming every single turn, or you might need to brainstorm in that turn. So your brainstorm having some sort of other utility effect that's good in the moment for turns where you don't want to brainstorm is usually a really good thing. And this effect specifically is extremely good in Chainsaw Man as a secondary effect for your brainstorm. It is quite good.
Lots of good level 2 cards to grab in this set.
There are quite a lot of level 2 or level 2 and higher cards to grab in this. And I think it's the next double R where it's coming up, the really sick finisher. I'm a huge fan of. Maybe we can talk about this when that card comes up, but that card takes no setup, and except for having this on board. So that card existing makes this card even better. I love this card.
Alright.
4?
Yeah, I think it's a 4. I think it's a 4. This is the brainstorm of choice, unless you play Chainsaw Man finisher, then you play Puchita.
Smoj. That's never the choice.
Alright. Next, we got 3-2 Aki. If you have a 0-0 Humano, which you just saw in your memory, this gets plus 4k power, and auto, you can discard one hand or discard one character. And when it's placed on stage from hand, choose one Devil Hunter or Devil character in your room. You may add it a hand. And when it's attacks, if you're the bar 6 in climax area, this turn just gets plus 1k power, and then send the bottom 4 cards to your opponent's deck into away room, and then deal 1 damage to your opponent X time. X is equal to the number of climaxes sent to away room by this effect.
I love Origami Icy Tail. Woo! I think it's Hanokor. I think Hanokor's so nuts. Actually.
Yeah, you can play for a 2-turn. So I was trying to say, this card, because it's salvage on play, which we don't usually see that often on level 3s, means that it can one copy can grab another copy, which grabs another copy. So you don't actually have to sculpt anything except for the one initial copy to set up triple finisher. And then the cool thing about that brainstorm is because it can search this out, you don't actually have to sculpt anything to have a finisher turn. So this in combination with the brainstorm means that if you play these 2 cards together, in the mid game where you usually have to make sculpting decisions between getting mid game cards or getting your end game pieces to set up your final turn or whatever, you can just dedicate everything entirely to mid game and play to early play heal, have really good deck states, all that kind of shit. And then as soon as you randomly hit level 3, because Weiss XD, you can just crack your brainstorm, set up triple finisher, and go. It's crazy.
Or just double finisher. Maybe you don't have 7 stock.
Potentially, yeah. But that interaction makes this finisher significantly better. The other cool thing, if you're running low on stuff, you don't actually need to use the brainstorm to use this card. It is entirely optional.
You can just throw it away and just let it be a 65, 75, whatever.
Yeah. If it ends the,
it wins you the game.
If it wins you the game, then that's what you do, right? I guess we also didn't show the events because of slide space, but there is an event that can make this Icy Tail up to 8 cards potentially instead of 4.
No, we'll get. So Taya doesn't account for that on this card because this card doesn't. If this card doesn't mention it, it's not getting shown. He'll show this card on the event. Well, yeah, there's an event for that makes this card even better than it already is.
Event will make.
What free mill have we seen that can fill waiting room? We'll see stuff later.
Yeah, you'll see stuff coming up. Don't worry.
All right. So what would you give this?
I think this is the finisher of choice for the deck. I think this is the card that... I think this is specifically the combo that you play Chainsaw Man for. I think this is a 5.
Validate my purchase, Ryan.
5. I need to open my Discord for the soundboard.
Also, Chainsaw Man cards are up on Nova, guys. So if you see any cards you like, bye.
Buy some Rockies now on
cards are actually really well priced.
Yeah. Japan, I think, is doing that thing they usually do with dude sets, where all the dude cards are underpriced and they overprice the girl cards.
And then they realize the dude cards are good, and
like rather than like evaluating them just based on like pure strength or whatever. So like all the Aki cards and all the Denju cards specifically are really cheap right now. So if you're interested in Chainsaw Man and JP, buy right now. This card is like 300 yen. I think it's what, $3 on Nova.
yeah.
Yeah, like I think that price,
$4.
it's
I
$4.
think because UT has it a bit higher.
Yeah, I think that price is a fucking steal for this card. Like I'm pretty sure that like this is going to be the combo of choice for Chainsaw Man. So if Chainsaw Man gets good,
will
then
probably end up being
go
like
up.
at least 980, I think.
Yeah.
But
What's the most
cards
expensive one? Is it Makima? Because
Makima is the most expensive. Makima and the Brainstorm we just saw are the two most expensive cards. Like they're the only cards above.
Wait, Makima Ricky or Makima?
Makima Ricky.
The Ricky.
Makima Ricky.
Okay.
The finisher is only 680 because it's not really a finisher.
And level 3 combo, I mean.
Ooh, that next card that we're gonna see is also pretty expensive though. Sheesh.
Kobeni! There's the Kobeni. She's my favorite girl from Chainsaw Man so far.
You're so weird.
You're weird.
But okay.
I wanted to pick some stage from hand. She's cute, dude. You can discard one if you do. Reveal the top card of your deck. Choose one level extra lower character from your waiting. As a hand, X is equal to the level of the reveal card. We love Rico.
Rico. Why does the Micros have a Rico?
I can love Rico.
I can love Rico. This set's already better than Micros because it has a Rico. Let's go.
Bro, there's 2 sets that just came out, Licorice Recoil and Avatar, and you don't have Ricos, and I said there's like, man,
unplayable sets.
Imagine if they had Rico.
Did the anime get to Kobeni's car, by the way?
No.
No Kobeni card.
We did see Kobeni go pretty hard.
Okay, no wonder Best Girl didn't get a card.
Well, yeah, where's Best Girl? She's not here. Next set? Question mark. Maybe.
Copium.
The anime ended right at the end of the Gundam Man arc.
Yeah, right before the Bomb Devil arc. Yeah.
Give me Reze.
Oh yeah, the card is in that arc, right? Okay.
Give me Reze. It's not fair.
Rico is the single best utility in the game.
Hell yeah, brother. Ryan understands us. Let's go.
So, like, Chainsaw Man
Rico
also
mentioned.
like notably kind of has kind of suboptimal quote unquote utility or like hand fixing. So you usually just want to jam like 3 to 4 of this card in every deck you play, probably, like to alleviate that issue. Card's good.
5.
4.
It's
for Rico.
Bro, is a vanilla Rico like actually a 4-star card?
I think so. Every time I've done it,
we always
I
advocate.
Alright, sure.
Every time I play a set with Rico, I don't acknowledge it, and then the second I get forced to play a set that doesn't have a Rico, the only thing I can sit there and say is, why does this set not have a Rico?
Yeah. Alright, it's a 4.
It's like old decks having a Ricky. It's like when you go to touch Rickies for the first time, and then every other set doesn't have one because it was a privilege, and you're like, damn, where's my Ricky?
That's why people say about Aqua Rickies now.
Yeah, that card should be banned still. I still stand by that card should be on the ban list. Never forget. A hard on the ban list, not the way it is now, but
Only better than Rico is Nasa. But debatably.
maybe. Tom might disagree, but
This is a 4.
Yeah. It's not as broken. I mean, vanilla.
You know, I'm gonna ask him. I want his
the
opinion.
most broken thing ever. Or
Alright,
one of the
where's
most
Tom?
broken utility cards ever.
At Tom.
After also Rene is also one of the most
Win.
broken utilities ever. Just remember though, there's like 2 or 3 Ricos on the ban list though. Alright, next we have this
Wait,
0-0.
really?
Yeah. There's Neo Rico and there's the Rico from Assault Lily.
Oh, and Leafa.
And
now
Leafa.
Yeah.
And now Leafa. So there's 3 Ricos on the ban list.
Damn, Ricos are so good.
Alright, next we have 0-0 Kobeni. If you have another Devil Hunter or Devil character, this gets plus 1500 power, so it's 3k. And with this card's battle points reversed, if all your characters are Devil Hunter or Devil, look at the top 2 cards of your deck, choose up to 1 card from among them, add it to hand, and send the rest to the waiting room, and then discard 1 card. Oh, actual Rico? Okay, yeah. But that
Wait,
was
Rico the first. Wait, what was the first one you said?
Huh? I said Nino.
I think you said
Nino
actual
Rico.
Nino Rico. Oh,
Yeah, Nino
right.
Rico.
I was
Actual Rico.
right.
Four
Four Ricos.
Sorry.
and Lethal Rico.
What's the fourth one?
Actual
Huh?
Rico.
Actual Rico.
No, the first one Kevin said.
Nino.
Nino.
Who?
Nino.
Quince.
Oh, Nino. Oh, right. Right, that card is on the ban list.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
fucking Rico and then
Card's
Distraw.
that
The
card
card's
broken.
actually
Nino
fucking
broken Rico ever printed. Yes.
I'm surprised Rainy didn't
Okay.
get hit on the ban list either this time. That could have been the fifth
Dude,
Rico.
because that card's not doing enough. That card's just good. Yeah.
This card's cute.
I like this card a lot. I bought 4 of this card because I like this card.
She's cute.
To be honest.
I think it's I think this card's like slightly too low power to be like.
If it was
I understand.
35,
I understand.
Like if this card was 35, I think this card would be great. But because it's 3K, it's like kind of on the edge of. Like it's fine. It's not great though. Like you can't like because it's only 3K, you can't like realistically play this down turn 1 and expect it to live. Whereas like a 35, you can be a little bit more comfortable. And because it's also 3K, if you go second, like you're not likely to kill your opponent's turn 1 card if they don't play a runner, because if they don't play a runner, they're usually going to play an oversized, which is like 35 or 4 pack. So it's like awkward in that sense. But like if you do get the reverse, the effect or the utility you can get out of your card is like pretty cool.
True.
I think it's a 2.
You can farm pad though.
Yeah, you do.
This card does farm pad.
Pad will just give you reverses.
Alright, next we got Zozo Kishibe. When it's placed on stage from hand, you can mill 3. And when it's placed on stage from hand, you can discard 1 climax you use, salvage a character. Ditch CX salvage.
Yeah, I mean it's a mill 3 dipstick salvage. It's a perfectly fine card.
I think in a set that has Rico and Ditch DX Salvage, Rico is like almost always better than Ditch DX Salvage, even in like 8-bar or like 10
That is
sets.
true.
That's very true.
So like you would always rather play 3 to 4 of the Kobeni rather than this, and then like this would be like a 5th copy if you have room for like a 5th copy of a Ditch Out. And I don't think Chainsaw Man's one of those decks where like you want 5 Ditch Outs, so I don't think you ever actually play Kishibe.
There's a single set I have seen recently that I think I wish had a Ditch CX salvage that has a Rico, and that's Disney. Because the level 0 deck in Disney is really cool, except for the fact that you can't grab. It's really hard to grab cards that are not 0. But other than that, I do agree with you 100%.
Yeah. This card's fine as well. It's a 2.
Cool.
I'm not gonna lie, like I completely forgot this character existed.
Kishibe, he is one of like the least important characters.
He's only shown up for like 1
I
episode.
only remember him because of the fucking Denji meme. That's it.
Yeah.
That's the only reason I remember he existed.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, good meme.
0/0 Aki. During your turn, this gets +1 key power, so it's 3 key in your turn. And when this card's battle points reverse, choose one of the other Devil Hunter or Devil characters, rest it, move to back row slot. So it's like 3k clean cut.
Yes.
Yes.
You know, I was playing Symphogear the other day, and you still play this specific card in Symphogear. That card fell off so hard. It is so bad.
Mm-hmm.
Like, dude, like I swear, like a year and a half ago, this card is like amazing, and nowadays this card's like so mid.
I remember when 3k clean cuts were actually playable.
Yeah, I don't think this card's like good or like ever a consideration. I think this is a 1.
Smooch, man.
I've been so underwhelmed by clean cuts for the last so long. I keep looking at them, trying to put them in decks, and then like
I think the issue
I
with
ignore
clean
all
cuts,
clean cuts now.
or not necessarily the issue, but I think what happened with clean cuts is that so clean cuts were really good in a time when decks couldn't tri-lane super easily, either because like they
True.
couldn't afford overextending, or like they just didn't have like the raw plussing capability to be able to put 3 cards down immediately. So like clean cuts like negated that. But now like every deck, they either don't care about losing the hand or they just like get their hand back regardless. So like you can just tri-lane anyways. So who cares about a clean cut?
True. That is so true, bestie.
Don't call him
All
bestie.
right.
I'm your bestie. Alright,
Okay.
2-1 Himeno. When it attacks you, the 1/1 easy revenge event in your memory, which we haven't seen yet.
I don't play the one of that card in
Reveal the
Nice try,
top
John.
card of your deck. If that card is a Devil Hunter Devil character or the 1/1 Easy Wrench event, this turn all your characters gets
Mentioned.
plus 4k power and plus 1 soul. So she becomes an 8/5/2 soul. On attack.
I also forgot this card existed.
This card's pretty cool. You actually have like a lot of ways to guarantee that she will hit when she attacks. So like you don't actually need to worry about that. But the only like issue I kind of quote unquote I have with this is like you can also just slam a climax and play a better card, and you get the same kind of thing.
but you can make that climax into a 2 soul. This card pushes P. This card goes.
This card's cool. I don't know.
It's a
I don't know
one-
if it's like worth,
4K1 baby. 4K1.
I don't know if it's like worth playing, TBH, unless like you're in a world where you really need that power, which like there might be a world where that's the case, but I don't think we're in that world right now. I think it's a 2.
But this turns Aki Clean cut into a 7K. And you can save this and do it again.
True. This is also the out to the slime matchup for the Aki EP.
Yo, true!
Alright.
You just have to give up the lane that she's attacking because she's a weenie.
That's fine. That's fine. She decides.
Alright.
She gets a soul. You slam a climax inside. It's fine.
Next, we got the second. Oh shit! They fucking showed Aki dying here. All right, next we got 2 on Katana Man. If you have 4 more
never
Devil
looked at
Hunter
the
or
CX.
Devil characters, this gets -1 on one hand. When it attacks,
Oh, Jesus
this turn,
Christ.
this gets plus X power. X is equal to the number of your opponent's characters times 1k. So your opponent has a full board. This swings for 11 game, I mean. And when this card's battle point is reversed, you can send the bar CX from your climax area to the waiting room. If you do, look at the top 3 cards of your deck, choose up to 3 Devil Hunter or Devil characters from among them, show it to your opponent out of your hand and send the rest to waiting room, and then until the end of your opponent's next turn, this gets plus 2k power and hand on core. So it'll be 8k with hand on core.
So, I know Ryan likes this card a lot. I am still pretty underwhelmed by this card, but I can dig at what it's doing mostly because it's a bar for cards we'll see later. Is like my big thing with it.
Yeah. Notably, this is the only other bar trigger in this in Aki. So if you wanted to play specifically 8 bar, which is a real deck for Chainsaw Man, you have to play this card.
Yeah, that is my biggest thing with it. So.
I am a huge fan of this card, however. I think this card is like extremely good. It is massive attacker. The hand-on cord means that you can keep it around and you can keep a massive attacker going into like level 2 to be able to challenge your opponent's board, which is always good, or loop combo if you want to loop combo. And the other thing that I really like about this card, you lose the selection from your plus, but you don't necessarily need raw selection if you're playing 8-bar Chainsaw Man specifically. So just having cards is better. So like you can have an easier time setting up your level 1 turn combo because you only need a single combo. Whereas like a more traditional plus and combo, you have to or requires more setup to get the same kind of payoff.
Alright. Anything else?
JP is free of Alice meta, so this is way better. That is also true, yeah.
That is a big
my
thing.
Like,
plays out, so.
Like there is no deck in the meta right now that will like realistically deny you a single reverse. So you can always get your +2 off of it, or potential +2.
I think like yeah, I mean, this card like reasonably gets big enough to contest Alice too, right? I mean, it's not through counter. Is like the
No,
big
you
thing,
you lose the counter. You
This
is
is
so
11.
okay. So
It's
realistically,
12k. It's 12k. This
You-
class is 12. Yeah,
it's 12k without any supports. But if we were still in Alice meta, there are
15.
plenty of cards that you could have played to pump it over Alice
Like the
and
one
actually
that
get the
pumps
guaranteed
5K.
reverse.
Wait.
Like the one that pumps 5k.
Wait. No, this is bigger than that, isn't it? It's because it's when
doesn't-
attacks,
it doesn't
gets
get 2K.
5K.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Wait,
12k
oh, it has
on
to reverse
combo.
to the 2K. Right.
Yeah,
Fuck.
you get the power after combo.
Oh.
So it's 12k. It's a 12k attacker
Fuck.
before supports.
The only thing that can
But-
stop this now at level 1 is a stem like a Niji deck that presents triple 2/1s.
Yeah.
Oh, the bodyguard stuff. Yeah.
No, not the bodyguard, but like Niji Gasaki has like the 2/1 sisters with 2 souls.
Oh yeah. That give 4k, right? Sure.
Yeah.
Sure,
Something
that
like
can stop it. But yeah, like we're in a meta right now where you can reasonably get a reverse without needing additional support. But even if we weren't, there are plenty of cards that could give this the power it needs to get over like Alice post counter. So like that's like also not really a concern.
All right, cool.
Yeah, this card's great. I I think this is like in my initial draft. This is like the ideal combo of choice. I think this is a 4.
4. Okay. Oh yeah, I guess Iron Man can also deny. 2 Iron Mans denies Katana Man.
True.
All right, and I guess any JC if they just put a JC in the back row.
Wait, two Iron Man, like, but you can actually play around 2 Iron Man.
Wait,
If you had 2 Katana Man, smile.
Okay,
Oh, sure.
true. If you neg one. You can...
Okay, I mean, you honestly, you might have to do that to beat out that deck, though.
That
And, like,
that
not
probably
really,
is.
like, be too upset about it.
All right, next we got 3/2 Himeno. When is placed on stage from hand, choose one up to one of your opponent's characters, return the hand, and then you can discard one. If you do, choose one character in your opponent's choose one of your opponent's characters, return the hand. So it's on play, bounce one, and you can discard one to bounce again. And then at the start of your climax phase, if this is on top of your clock, you can discard one card. If you do, choose one of your opponent's level X or lower character. If you do, your opponent chooses one level X or lower character from the main room and swap them. X is equal to the level of the character chosen by you minus 1, so it's a level down. So if you choose a level 2, they have to summon a level 1 or lower from their deck. From the main room, my bad.
It's I mean, it's a level downer. I mean, this card's like actually pretty fine. It does quite a few things by itself. I don't know if you can find room for it, but
Yo, this
Yeah.
helps your Katana Man gets a reverse though with the alarm effect.
it does.
You can definitely make room. I think like my only issue with this card right now is we're just not really in a meta. Like at least post ban list, we're not in a meta where like these effects matter that much because there aren't any decks where double bounce matters or like level down at like level
What do
1
you
or
mean?
level 2 matters.
Katana Tamarin has not got hit if you want to dodge to tap counter.
Sure, it gives you an out to the Kanata Marine matchup. I guess it also gives you an out to
Mushoku.
Mushoku. Now
Yeah.
that Mushoku's unbanned, sure. But like, if those decks are seeing play, then you tech this. If they don't, then you don't really need this. This card is good though. Like it gives you a way to have outs to those kind of matchups, whereas it like could be very easy for the set to just not have outs to those matchups and just kind of concede.
True.
It's okay. Like, all right, it's better than okay. Like I'm hesitant on giving it. This card's a 3. With like the asterisk that like it depends on what the meta is, and I don't think we're in a meta where it matters that much.
I want you, but I'm foreseeing Kantamari in my future.
True.
Let's go. Next one. 0 Himeno. When a climax is placed in your climax area, look at the top of your deck, put it on top or bottom of the deck, or into your waiting room, and then choose one of your characters. This turn gets plus 1500 power. So it's a Scry and Surveil for those Magic players. And when your character trigger check reveals a climax, and if you have the 1/1 revenge event, easy revenge in your memory, you can discard one climax. If you do, salvage a character. So it becomes a Spriggan Kirito at level 1.
I think this card's actually really good. I think Spriggan Kirito is really strong when you're playing like a bar pant if you want this card in your back row. And the first effect is really good.
It's really good specifically in like bar pan stacks.
Bar
The,
Pants are 8 bar.
The only issue with this card is that there's a 2/1 CX support that comes up later that I think you always want to be playing towards. So the window where you can actually like effectively use this card is really limited. So I don't know if this card's like actually worth slots at the current moment.
All right, what would you give this there?
I think it's still a 3. Card's pretty good.
Yeah.
I just don't know if like you want to play it.
Next, we have 0 Kobeni. At the start of your opponent's draw phase, if this is in your front row, mill 3, and if all those cards are Devil Hunter or Devil characters, you can return this to hand. So it's a new age coin flip. But
Isn't this like a super nerfed coin flip?
I don't know. Someone do the math. If it's better than 50-50, then it's Better than a coin flip.
Well, let's see. So like the one that they started printing recently was the level 2 coin flip. The one that's like milk top 2 if you hit a level 2 or higher
Yeah,
coin
the
flip.
the Iroha.
Yeah.
Sure. I was thinking of the one in Lyco Echo personally, but yeah.
No one cares about Lekko already.
Sorry.
You're forgiven.
Yeah, this card's fucking sucks. It's a 1.
Yo, but you need deck speed. True. You know the last 3 cards of your deck is clean? Stonks, baby. Alright, 1-0 Sawatari. During your turn, for each other Devil Hunter or Devil character, this gets plus 500 power. So it is 6k on your turn. And when it's placed on stage from hand, you can discard 1 Devil Hunter or Devil character. If you do, choose 1 cost 0 character. It's cost 0 or lower character in your waving, place on stage in any slot. So you summon level 1, you can summon 1 zeros.
Alright, this card is good. This is Rene. Rene is good. Except this is what I thought Rene was initially, where this card was big. Or like the Rene was big, but Rene gives power to things. I think this card's really good.
The Rene from Hololive was like insanely good, but her issue was that she was a fucking weenie. So like actually attacking with her was fucking awful. But like this card isn't a weenie, so you can like actually play this at level 1 and attack with it, and it'll be a good attacker. So like you get really sick utility plus a good attacker in 1 card. I'm a huge fan of this card.
Me too.
Me too.
Yeah, if you play green, I think you play this card straight up. This card's great.
Unfortunately, this card can't summon Katana Man.
No, unlucky.
Unlucky. Alright, what did you get this?
Unlucky.
I think this is also a 4 actually.
4. Ooh. Spicy. Alright,
Is
next.
it spicy?
I have no idea.
Spawning costs you play. Even if you don't play Katana Men, you play like a 1-0 combo, you get like 7 to 8 copies of your 1-0 combo.
That's
like a good attacker. Like that's like so nuts. And you can like use it to actually like loop your combo without brainstorming.
That's true. Alright, next we have 1-0 Kishibe. You cannot play events or backups from hand. For each other front row copies of this gets 2k. So you have 2 of this, you get 10k walls. Or if you have a full front row of this, you get 3k walls, 10k walls. Something like that. I don't know. This card is bad.
It's pretty bad.
It's pretty bad. I think it's just a 1.
Yeah. A lot of work for just a wall. Just some walls. Alright, 1-1 Kobeni. When you use this card's backup, if you have a Devil Hunter or Devil character, choose whether you or your opponent mills 3. It's 2k backup. So it's you or your opponent mill 3 backup.
This is also
I'm
first
not a
of its
fan.
kind, right?
Huh? This is first of its kind.
Is it? Okay. I wasn't totally sure. But
I don't
I guess it's
remember
cool.
within the last 2 years of me doing card TLs has this ever been printed.
that's fair.
Yeah, it's cool. Mill 3 counters have like never seen play regardless. So I don't think that changes.
Yeah, me and Chad got caught up for this. Chad wrote you mill
Oh,
3
that's so
and I
funny.
wrote your opponent mill 3 and Randall came and I was like, bro, unless you
You're
choose.
both right, but you're both wrong.
Boom cost.
That was really funny,
Bro,
actually.
can either of you guys read Japanese? It's like so
No,
explicit
they
that
Shut
can't.
if you
the
were your
fuck you,
opponent-
bro. Fuck you, bro. We're skimming.
Okay, you literally know Kevin can't read Japanese. Kevin relies on other people to feed him the
Dude,
information.
Like you look at the card, it's even where it says like you or your opponent is even spaced out with 2 spaces and 2 commas, so it's like highlighted that you can see it.
Okay, Kevin, well, you're just dumb. But,
Anata wa jibun ga. Fuck you.
damn, Kevin, you have such a way
Alright, what do you rate
Japanese.
this, motherfucker?
I think it's a 1. Mill 3 counters are terrible.
Wait, but having the option, though, makes it double usage.
I think it's terrible.
You have a lot of CX. You're all out? Mill 3
Kevin,
yourself.
our guest said it's useless.
Okay,
Shut
I'm
up.
sorry. Fuck you. 1-1 Hayakawa Aki. If you have a climax with a choice trigger in climax area, all your other Zozo Denji, which we have not seen yet, in any area, gains choice trigger. This is also a level assist to Devil Hunter or Devil characters, and when a climax is placed in your and then when a climax of a choice trigger is placed in your climax area, choose one of your characters. This turn gets plus 1k power and the following ability. When this card attacks, you can pay 1 to twin drive.
Okay, well, this card is pretty good. If you play the 8 choice deck, I think this card is actually pretty good.
I think this is like the reason to play 8 choice, if anything. It's sick. The target that you give choice is like also a really good card you'd want to
Giving
play.
something twin drive is pretty good.
Twin drive and 12 choice is sick. It's a lot of power as well.
The Dendi's a good card.
Yeah, I like this card. I don't think 8 choice is like the best deck, but like if you do play 8 choice, then like this is the card that makes it work. I think it's a 3.
Poggers. Poggers. Oh, no, an event. Oh shit. We're doing that. What was the event? I think it was the Maiso event.
The Witch?
For Denji. I think Denji was the first kiss.
Anyhow, next card. Come on.
Yeah, I think it's the 2/2 lollipop.
Alright. 3/2 Katana Man. If you have 2 or more 0/0 Katana Man in your waiting room, this gets -1 level in hand. When it attacks, you can. Oh, when it attacks this turn, this gets 4k power, and then you may pay costs. If you do, your opponent mills 18, and by paying costs, you discard 2 green cards. So it'll always get 4k on an attack, and then you can discard 2 to mill 18.
Woo.
So yes, 13-5 on attack.
Why is it mill 18, Ryan? What's the flavor?
What's the flavor? He's 18 years old. Come on, man.
I don't think he is.
Katana Man is not 18 years old, no.
I'm confident he was not 18.
There's no flavor for 18.
Is it because his special attack slashes 18 times, just like how?
No, this isn't Sword Art.
It's just like how Sword Art. Yeah, she attacks 11 times, so she mills 11. No? Okay.
No flavors mode.
At the start of your opponent's main phase, you can you may pay costs by paying 1 and then putting a 0/0 Katana Man from your waiting room to the bottom of your clock. If you do this turn, this cannot be reversed. We have to do it at the main phase, so you can't even do it when he gets threatened.
That's the flavor, not the mill 18.
What is it? That he can't die?
Yeah.
Flavor.
Okay. Very cool.
Pretty cool.
I don't think this card does enough.
No, I agree. Alright, what will we give this? Ignore the 3, that's still showing.
It's probably like a 2. It's not like terrible.
It's pretty
not
terrible.
Something you'd actively want to play. I can see a world where like if you need to kill things at 2, if you need to specifically kill things at 2, and then you're like against an on-reverse finisher, then like this card's kind of sick. But we're not in that world.
That's a lot of specific things, but okay.
Okay, man. I'm trying, okay?
Alright, 0/0 Katana Man. When this is reversed, choose 1 card in your opponent's clock. You may send that to waiting room. If you do, your opponent put the top card deck into clock. Snipe Cosma, boys. We mentioned him earlier. And you can pay 1, send this to waiting room. If you do, look at the top 4 cards of your deck. Choose up to 1 level 1 or higher card from among them. Show it to your opponent at the hand and send the rest to waiting room.
Yeah, it's a card. It's not a bad card, but it's
kind of whatever. Why is the art on this card so bad?
Dude, he's just dabbing. Leave him alone.
It's like
It's doing the worst
like...
dab of my life.
He's an old man that doesn't know how to dab. He's trying his best. Come on.
Was the 3/2 bottom of deck not clock? Can you go back 1 slide, please? Let me read
Kevin!
P1,
It is bottom of
it is
deck.
bottom. Yeah, it's bottom of deck, not clock.
Kevin!
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
You're a fucking bot.
I'm sorry.
Alright,
So it's not
whatever.
it's not a clock plus. It's just a pay 1 plus, which makes it a lot better. Of
But now you're gonna take a free
Survivor.
damage. Anyway.
Only if you're bad.
Cringe.
It means you'll never
Oh.
have a CX in the bottom of your deck. So you'll have your
Oh.
CX will go into your refresh.
Hmm.
Alright, back to the 0/0 Katana Man.
Nah,
Mid.
this card's kind of whatever. It's probably like also a 2.
Katana mid, pog.
Alright, next we got 00 Aki. When it's placed on stage of hand, you can discard one climax, sack one of your characters. If you do, choose one climax in your waiting room, add the hand.
I like this in like a
So
Reco. So I like this here.
Sack CX swap.
Yeah, this is in like a Reco. Card's pretty good. I like these alternative costed climax swappers if you're really strong.
Card might be really strong in Chainsaw Man. Especially because like stock is usually more important than hand if you're like playing into green. That's
Like-
cool.
Like say you need a CX swap, but you can't afford one stock, but you have a Rico in hand. So you Rico, grab this, and then sack your Rico to CX swap. That's a play.
So you hand a stock. That's crazy. It's like you have the Ichika CX swap.
Yeah.
That's
but
crazy.
all your Rico is basically your Ichika hand stock.
God, Ichika climax swap really is a fucking crazy card, isn't it?
Yeah, but Rico
Yeah.
is stronger.
Yeah, this card's a 2.
Okay, sounds good.
Sounds good. I love Rico. Speaking of CX swap, 1-0 Kobeni. If all your characters are Devil Hunter or Devil, this gets plus 2k
Wow,
power.
back to back.
When this is placed on stage from hand, you can pay 1, discard a climax. If you do choose a climax in your waiting room, add a hand.
This
Speaking
is
of
like
climax,
the. Okay, this is always, but this is like whenever I look at this card, I just think of like the Amelia from ReZero. But this is better than that card. And that
Yeah.
card's like a 55.
This card's like surprisingly really good actually. It's like
Good attacker, good.
really good attacker. And then CX swap is just like good utility that you would want if you're playing into green anyways. Like I'm a
True.
fan of this card as well.
and she's a
I
cute
think-
character.
Kobeni is cute. This art's pretty cute. I actually think this is a 3. Like I think this is the, or at least my initial impression is I think this is the climax swapper of choice, just because it's a really good attacker. Whereas
I'm
climax
not playing
swappers
green,
are
right?
weenies.
If you're playing green.
Yeah, if you're specifically playing green, I think you play this because yeah, like just being utility on good attackers is so valuable. Like attacking with bad cards in like the mid game is not desirable because it can make your opponent's game go better than it should.
Understandable.
Alright, next we got 1-0 Himeno. During your turn, if you have the 1-1 Easy Revenge event in your memory, this gets plus 3,500 power and the following ability. When this card's battle points reversed, you may send top card of your opponent's clock to waiting room. If you do, send that character to clock. So it is AK attacking? AK attacking with fire
AK, yeah.
removal?
Yeah.
AK attacking
pretty
with
good.
fire removal.
Like if you need the hard removal, this card's like really good actually.
Yeah.
I think you would
Bring
rather
the
play
revenge.
like Sawatari and like the Kobeni at level 1 though
Yeah.
usually, because like the utility is usually more valuable than like just beat sticks, and they're also pretty big. But yeah, like I don't know, if slime becomes the meta, you can play this and you can dap on their Shizus or something.
Yo, sick.
This card's a 2.
Okay, sounds good.
2-1 Kishibe. During your turn, this gets 10k power, so it's 12-5 on your turn, and it's also a level assist.
I
So
feel like there's like no reason to play this card.
it can attack and it can protect.
There is no reason to play this card.
Like that's so. I hate effects like this that are just contradictory, and it's like, it can be in your back row, and then you can promote it to kill something. That's really cool, right? Haha.
Yeah,
I'm good.
it's the flavor.
Yeah, I'm good.
It's a 1.
Smoch.
Ooh.
2-1 Kulbeni. During your turn, for each other Devil Hunter or Devil character, this gets plus 1500 power. So for full board, she is 12-5, and she is hand on core.
Wow.
12-5 with hand on core.
She's okay. That's like a TD card.
Another card you would like never actually really play, TBH. It's a 1.
Smoch, man. 1-0 event. Choose one of your Devil Hunter or Devil character. If it does not have a marker underneath it, put this card underneath that character face up as a marker. And this turn, that character gets plus 2k power. And when this card has a marker sent from your waiting room, sent to your waiting room, If you have 2 or more Devil Hunter or Devil characters, then it's memory. And auto memory at the start of your main phase. If this is in memory, you can add this to hand. This is a card.
This is literally the Lost Decade event.
If you don't know,
Like,
this is a card from
Lost Decade sword.
a set that has never seen
Oh my god.
play ever.
I didn't realize where I'd seen this card before, and then it clicked. Oh my fucking
is
god,
Lost
Lost Decade. Holy, what a shit event.
And nothing really plays off of having a marker. Although this might be an Uma card in the future.
Carrot! Let's go!
You know, there's like maybe a world where like you
No,
could justify playing this potentially.
For
I don't wanna live
2k
in that
power.
world. If you tell me this is playable in Chainsaw Man, it's actually just Chainsaw Mid. On God. I'm sorry. Lost Decade was one of the worst Weiss Schwarz sets I've seen printed in a long time.
Okay, wait. Imagine giving this to Katana Man though, so he can kill.
What does
So
it
he can
matter?
like kill things at level 2.
You can kill Alice. You could have killed Alice with this.
No, because you're still in counter range, aren't you?
Oh, you'll be 14k.
You'd be 14.
You're in counter range.
You'll
tie.
You'll tie.
Yeah, you
Sure,
get your
you'll
reverse.
get
It doesn't matter.
You
If
get your
tie,
reverse, and then you go to +1 off the event.
Okay, you don't
Wow.
+1 after you -1. Okay,
You
bro.
get +1. It just comes back.
Bro, Chainsaw Man
Okay,
doesn't
well,
even let you.
You can think of
wait.
it.
Katana
You
Man
can
can't
think of
even
it
grab
like
this
a
event.
+1. You can think of it like a +1 because you're getting the reverse you weren't gonna get before.
Okay,
True.
but the reverse gives you +2, so technically this card's like a +3.
Damn, this card's fucking insane. All right.
The reverse gives you a +3, not +2.
Well, because it's gotta replace the.
Oh, the
thing
CX,
it's in. It's
sure.
gotta replace the climax.
Yeah.
Climax doesn't attack for you.
It does. It gives
It
me
doesn't do your laundry.
+1 soul to each character if all 3 attacks sticks. That's basically I attack like a 4th time.
True. Maneuver gear is like a -9. That is true.
I think if this is like a 2, you probably never play it, but like I can see a world where you
If X play this, I would be
Oh.
so dejected.
The only reason why
Because
you
I'll
played
have to
this.
suck it up and go fucking buy this card.
The only reason why you played this in Lost Decade was because your level 1 was red.
You had to!
and
You
you
had
needed red.
to! Wait, was it red? I thought it was blue.
No, it was. Bro, I don't fucking know. No one plays fucking Lost Decade, dude. Alright, speaking of red, let's go straight in.
God.
We're almost 2 hours into this. We need to speed it up.
I'll speed you up.
Okay. Zero Denji. If this card has a marker underneath it, which you can give it with the event, this gets plus 2k power. And when it's placed on stage from hand, reveal the top card deck. That card is a Devil Hunter character or Devil character, or the First Kiss event, which we'll talk about later. It's like a 2/2 red event that we see at the end of this color. You may place it face underneath this card face down its marker, and at the start of your opponent's attack phase, you may move this to an empty front row slot with a character in a slot across from it.
Wow.
Guild Under's pretty good.
Yeah. Guild Thunder pretty good.
Best oversized turn 1 play that you can play in Chainsaw. It's a 4.
Alright, Kevin. I was right, it's blue. But that card
Bro,
is
you
just
looked it up.
better.
You looked it up.
My card is better than Lost. The Lost Decade one is a TD card and it only gives 1k power. It is directly power prep.
Bro, you can pump this up to a 55.
Oh, I
But
know.
if you
crazy.
whip, you can use the Lost Decade.
Yeah,
You can't actually give the event to the Denji because the event only goes to non-marker cards.
Yeah,
So
but
he's
if you
either
whip, if you whip,
35
if you whip,
He's a 35
Yeah,
or
when
a
you whip.
35. Oh,
Okay,
sure. You got me.
if you whiff.
If you whiff, you can make him. You can force him to be a. If you whiff, he'll be a 55. Cracked.
All right, 00 Makima. When is placed from stage? When is placed on stage from hand? You may pay 1 and clock a Devil Hunter or Devil character from your wave room to the bottom of your clock. If you do, search your deck for a level 1 lower character, show it to your opponent at a hand, and shuffle your deck afterwards. And if it's top of your clock at the start of your climax phase, choose one of your Devil Hunter or Devil character this turn against the following ability. When it attacks, look at the top 2 cards of your deck, put them both on top in any order. So check 2, rearrange on attack.
This is a selective clock True Ricky with a pretty neat alarm effect. I like check 2 pick your trigger personally. I think check 2 pick trigger is pretty good.
Make sure your first attack doesn't trigger standby.
True.
Card's like okay. The value of like on play real Rickies but gone down significantly.
You're back going without me.
Fuck you, Jason.
Because if you go second, like these on play rookie effects are usually like really bad because they don't generate any value, and like you usually have to play them at level 1 where they're not good attackers. I don't know, like because I think Katana Man is the play right now. Like I don't really like this card because this card doesn't work with Katana Man. But if you play like a more traditional level 1 combo like Power, then this card's like really good, or like Makima combo. But it's a 3.
Damn, Ricky's getting 3. Out, and this is one of the better Rickies too, Smooge Man.
Well, welcome to modern day Weiss, man.
If it's not Aqua Ricky, ain't it? 3-2 Makima, continuous. If you have the double rare 0-7 Makima in your clock, this gets -1 level in hand. How did you hear that? You didn't have a headset on.
Because I could hear it through my headset.
When this is placed on stage from hand, choose one Door CX pictured below in your wave room. You may add it to hand or send it to stock. And when it attacks, if you have the Door CX in your climax area, reveal the top card of your deck. If that card is a Devil Hunter or a Devil character or an event, choose one of your opponent's characters, send it to wave room, and this turn it gets plus 2k power. So it's swing for 13k.
You don't like Railgun, Ryan?
I like Railgun, but like when you make your deck like do Railgun and nothing else, I don't like Railgun.
You get the CX, you can always do it.
Doesn't Railgun kill front and back?
Yeah, Railgun would kill.
Sometimes.
It was kill a front row, top check, kill a back row.
How often
my
do you
opponent's
whip
never
top
hit
check?
the top check. Not often. It was more often that you didn't have the climax. I'm gonna be honest.
This one always gets you a climax though.
True, but this doesn't go back row.
This card is like, yeah, I like this. This card's like, or this combo is really sick. You can triple for 4 stock, right? 4 stock plus you always get the door trigger, or you always get the door to combo on turn, assuming you have a door in your waiting room already. And then you can confirm at least one Makima combo with the Ricky because you're probably clocking on the turn you combo. And then board disruption like can be really good. It can be kind of useless. It just depends on the matchup.
Both worry better. True. Both worry shuffles it into the deck, or like bottom decks or something.
It shuffled it into the deck.
Would you like to shuffle?
First time. What? Yeah, it shuffled.
Oh shit.
Well, because I had to hit a top check. Remember?
All right. What do you give this?
I think this card's also a 4. I don't know if it, like you want to necessarily be playing with it, but it is quite good.
People are thinking about playing this with 3-2 that we'll see later. Like,
if somebody ever fucking plays this card and barks at me, I'm gonna fucking punch somebody in the face.
My man's a bit aggressive today. Zero Denji, when is his place in station?
I hate Makima. Makima Sims are the worst kind of people.
You can't say that on Twitch. Zero Denji, when
Makima
this is
tier 3 subs.
When this is placed on stage for hand, she's winning her Devil Hunter or Devil character. This turn gets plus 2k power, and when it's placed on stage for hand, she's winning your opponent's character, send to Mary, and then your opponent places that character from Mary on any from whatever, just replay it. It's a blink.
Yeah.
It's a flicker.
Wow, and it's a pretty shitty flicker too.
What's rare?
I like when my blinkers have double utility.
Flicker is like low impact utility. It's not relevant right now. I think this is a 1.
Is 2k
really
is on play give 2k low impact? Fuck yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I hope it's a Katana Man kill, dude.
Wow.
Flickers the overall combos.
Wow.
Alright. 0-0 Chainsaw Man. During your turn, or during your turn, if all your characters are Devil Hunter or Devil, this is plus 8k power. So this is 9k in your turn. And when it's reversed, put the top card of your deck into clock and rest this. This is mandatory and this has the soul trigger.
This card's kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie. I do like this card. I don't think it's very good though.
Yeah, this card's it's very funny, but it's kind of whatever. I don't think you would ever actually want to play this.
Okay, would you play this hypothetically if your set had a 0-2 in it?
Oh, and on attack sack?
Oh yeah, I would probably.
Yes, I probably would in that case. Yeah. But
For Chainsaw Man 2, you know.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Chainsaw Man too.
All right. Well, was that one? I think this card's a 1. I don't think you ever play it.
Smosh.
God, I can imagine. You just slam this card down and you're like, yeah. Attack 9k, sack it, plus dab on somebody. That would feel so good.
1-0 Makima. If you have 2 more other Devil Hunter or Devil character, this gives plus 2k power, so 6k cross turn. When the door CX is placed in your climax area, if this is in your front row, and you have 2 more other Devil Hunter or Devil character, search your deck for up to 1 Devil Hunter or Devil character, show it to your opponent, send it to the bottom of your stock, shuffle your deck afterwards, and this turn, this gains the following ability. When this card attacks, you may pay 1. If you do, Twin Drive.
Okay,
So
I
it's
see
a
why you
stock
said you
gen
want the
and Twin Drive.
Denji for this now. I understand.
Yeah, the 1-0 Denji like makes this combo not completely terrible, but I still think this combo isn't necessarily the best. Like,
I'm inclined to agree with you.
if you specifically wanted to play 8 door for like this really cool 1/1 that has door synergy, I think that I would rather play TD Denji, but like this is another option that you can think about.
Okay.
And
I think it's too.
this is the one that makes all the tier 3 subs spark.
Oh my god. You know, every time I talk to people about Chainsaw Man, and I always say like Makima was the
You get
worst
Barcat.
part. I always say Makima is the worst part of part 1, and no one believes me. They all think I'm lying.
Makima is the worst
But
part
she's
of
hot as fuck though. You can't deny.
She's like very okay. Like
But Reze exists.
if you want my honest
So-
opinion,
I don't know
Himeno
who she is.
Himeno
I
was the
don't
best
read.
one.
Oh, Himeno is also really hot.
Oh, Himeno is also hot. Woof. Alright, 1-0 power. All your opponent's character gets pay 2 encore. And at the start of your climax phase, if this is in your front row, you can put the top card of your deck into your clock to accelerate. If you do, look at the top 3 cards of your deck, choose up to 1 Devil Hunter or Devil character or Animal character from among them. Show it to your added hand. Show it to your opponent added hand. Yeah, that's what it was.
High key, this card's really good. I like this card a lot, actually.
This card's sick. This is like, if you play 8 standby, this card's like actually insane.
Yep.
I think outside of 8 standby though, you probably wouldn't play it. Like if you play like 8 door, you would rather the 1-0 Denji, the double stock plus over a clock plus, potentially, if you play the Makima combo.
I had it in a draft of Aki top end playing red. You can just like plays with the spawner. I thought that was pretty cool actually, but red is unfortunately just an under-supported color. It feels like.
Unless like you specifically play red combos like the Makima.
Yeah. Unless you play into the real the red deck, like splashing red does not feel as good as like the other colors.
Yeah. I think this is a 2. Card's fine. Just doesn't really work right now.
Okay. Next, we have 3-2 Chainsaw Man. When it's placed on stage in your hand, you can heal 1. And when this direct attacks, you may discard 3 cards. If you do, choose 2 cards your opponent's waving, place them on top of their deck in any order. And until the end of your opponent's next turn, this gets plus 2k power. Synergies with the 3-2 Makima we saw earlier.
It's like
kind of mid.
It's like kind of whatever synergy though, right? Because like when you direct attack with the combo, you direct for 4, so you only guarantee 2 damage.
But we have another card that we'll see later that makes it so you don't direct 4.
True, actually true. So, this card's like fine if you play specifically the door. If you aren't playing specifically the Makima door, then like it's kind of whatever. I think this is a 2.
I can play as an A standby often, sure, because that's the other deck that's more likely to have direct lanes.
No, I think this is like actually significantly better in 8 Dora because of the 1/1 support. Because the 1/1 can make it so that this is a guaranteed guaranteed damage
And
rather
the,
than like
and the 1/1
RNG.
Well, and the 1/1 gets to your hand for the cost.
Yeah.
But we'll talk about that when we'll get there. Next, we have 00 Makima. Oh, this is the card. When the standby CX is placed in your climax area, if you have 2 more Devil Hunter or Devil characters, declare your deck or Waymum. Choose up to 1/00 Denji from your declared zone. Show it to your opponent at the hand, and if you declare deck, shuffle your deck. And brainstorm, you can sack one of your characters and rest this. And then mill 4 or flip 4, and for each climax you hit, check 3 out of 1. So it's basically like the Elena or the Elaine from 7 Deadly Sins that people play.
First of its kind in Japanese. They're stealing our tech.
They're stealing
English
the
first.
English cat tech.
Okay, I mean this card is like actually pretty good, right?
I think its target is better than 7 Deadly. But in 7
If
Deadly,
you play the combo, yeah.
Yeah, if you play the combo.
See, like this card is good, but like the value of a lane brainstorm, it isn't really good in Chainsaw Man specifically. Like Chainsaw Man doesn't necessarily want to be a deck that just like brain off, rips its entire deck apart every turn to like make sure it slams a climax every single turn. And like that was like the power of the Elaine brainstorm was you could rip through your deck and dig a lot of cards to make sure you get a Stockzil every single turn.
I mean, this could work out for like 8 standby or 8 door.
It's probably pretty good in 8 Door, this card, but I don't actually think the card's gonna work in any other deck specifically, because like those other decks that don't necessarily want to be destroying their deck every turn to make sure that they can slam climaxes.
Destroy deck December. Woo!
It's a 2 though. Card's cool.
That's cool. There's a power when it's placed on stage or from hand or sent from stage to Waymum. Choose your opponent's character until the end of the next turn against the following ability. The continuous list cannot move to other slots.
I don't like this card. This is like an effect that I want with a utility effect usually. I don't care that this does it when it dies. I feel like that's never gonna be like super relevant.
There's like a world where if standby's meta, then this card's like not bad because you can freeze their stuff they stand by to the back row.
Is stunning on its own worth it? No. Stunning on its own is never worth it. If it's tagged along with a good utility, then it's desirable.
No, that wouldn't even matter though, right? Because like, if they kill it, it's till the end of the next turn. So like, it'll be movable by the end of your turn.
Yeah.
It's not until the end of the opponent's turn.
Nope.
Right. So, this card dying on defense, like if you play it,
yeah, you just play it. The on-death thing doesn't matter. It's just like you can play it as like a way to stun them in the back row.
That's fucking miserable, because then you have cards like Hastia, and you just look at it and you're like, damn, Hastia is so much better than this card.
Yeah, I don't like it. I think this is a 1.
Honestly, stun it, keep it in the background, and next turn you play over it, stun again.
Oh, so bad.
Alright, 1/1 power. When it's placed on stage from hand, mill 4. If there's a climax among them, choose one of your opponent's level 3 or lower character, return to hand. And when this is reversed, if the opponent's level is higher level than your opponent's level, you may reverse that character. So the reverse Adachi with the ability to bounce the character.
So they just realized Lady and the Tramp was like a mistake, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the nerf version.
Yeah, they realized these card titan effects are just like not balanced. Sure, I guess.
Yeah, you get to mill an extra card, but the trade-off is the removal on the first effect is like literally the worst possible removal that you could ever have.
When you slam it, if you balance a 2/2, it's arguably better because they can't just hand encore it. You know, but
yeah, but if you do it like if you're against like Kamata, if you're against Kamata and you bounce the Kamata to the hand, you're fine.
Well, I'll see that next turn. Don't worry.
Yeah, and like being a reverse Adachi is like also literally the worst possible.
True.
Smooch man.
Yeah, I don't really like this card. I also think this is a 1.
Smooch man.
Okay.
1/1 Makima. You may choose the 2/2 Lollipop event in your waiting room for the effective door triggers. So when you trigger a door, you salvage the 2/2 event. When a climax of a door trigger is placed in your climax area, choose one character in your waiting room. You may add the hand. If you do, choose one climax in your climax area. This turn against the vulnerability continues. All your character gets -1k power and -1 soul. So basically, you negate the effect of the door trigger. Or like I'm not the door trigger, the door CX itself being played. So it's global 1k1, and it's no longer global 1k1.
Well, it's like a door. It's like a standby, but it's a door.
And act rest this. Choose one of your devil hunter or devil characters until the end of your opponent's next turn. It gets -15, or it gets +15 power, 1500 power.
Is that like? It's good.
I
actually
actually
don't-
finisher. So like,
I think this card's like actually really.
Oh, I
fucking
guess because
cool.
you pop the lane, right?
Yeah,
So then you remove
the idea
it and then...
the idea is it makes your Makima combo not overswing, and then it makes the Denji that has a direct attack and stack cards not overswing. That's the idea.
Okay, sure. If
And
you play that,
then,
I think it's pretty cool.
and then you
for
can
that,
grab
but-
the 2/2 events, so you don't have to play a high count. You can play like 1 or 2 of the event, and just play them down. It makes it easier for you to grab your 2/2 events.
Yeah, you can like play a little bit heavier into the 2/2 event. So like in the 8 doors deck specifically, if like the Makima combo pops off, then like the ideal follow up to the Makima is the Lollipop event. So like this just like plays into that game plan pretty well. But I don't know if that deck is like good enough to justify it. This card's really fucking cool though. Like I think this is like really cool design space.
Yeah, it is.
I think this is also a 4, actually. Card's sick. If you play 8 door, like this is the reason you'd want to play 8 door.
There's a
Probably.
reason
It's a
why a
really
lot of people are looking
interesting
at
card.
the 8 door right now, because these kind of effects are probably not the greatest, but they're different and they seem the most fun.
That is one of the cool parts about sets like this. Getting neat cards.
Because this is a type of deck that you will not be able to play in any other white set.
True.
Unless we're talking about
Very true.
Rogan. 3/2 Denji. This card's damage is dealt from the bottom of your opponent's deck instead of from the top, obviously. And at the start of your attack phase, you can pay 1, sack the standby CX from your climax area. If you do, stand this, and then choose up to 1 3/2 Aki picture below in your hand. Place it on stage in any slot. And this turn, that card and this card against the following ability. When this card's battle points reversed, you may send that character to the bottom of your opponent's deck. And when it's front attack, look at the top card of your deck and put it on top of your deck or into your waiting room.
I like this card a lot. I think this is like really funny. This is both flavored and just like actually like, pretty decent. And the Aki's like not a bad card either.
Yeah. Aki and Denji are both like pretty good cards, honestly. The combo is kind of whatever, besides like getting immediate attacks out of both of them.
It is 1 stock for two soul attackers, right?
Yeah.
It's pretty stock efficient for what it is because you're dropping 2 soul bodies and you're dropping a global 15 to your board.
Yeah.
Just like pretty good, honestly.
The like if standby had better support, then like I think this would be really good. But like the only other standby is the brainstorm. So the rest of your deck is like super vanilla and does nothing else. And I don't think like this is good enough to compensate a vanilla standby deck, TBH.
Yeah, probably not. But this lets you kick people in the nuts. So that's rad.
Why don't you play a single standby deck?
It's like 4 standby and then what?
And
Yeah.
I don't know. And this, why? This is the second set in a row that they've just not given like a standby. Third set in a row they haven't given like a standby level 1 combo too, because Avatar as well. They're just not getting level 1 standby combos anymore.
Avatar is by Bushy C, and this is by Bushy JP.
Yeah, but then there's also like Oreko.
They got level 1 standby combo.
Did they?
They're
Not really. I mean the Draken
games
thing.
Yeah, they won one of the games of standby. That's
Yeah, they didn't get anything else though.
That's a level 1 card that has a standby combo.
Yeah, they didn't give them anything else though. For sure. Cringe. Oh well.
This is
Two
cool.
sets on the same day. No level 1 combos. I'm just saying.
I think I'd give this a 3.
Augers.
Yeah, it's cool.
It is cool.
Card's pretty fun.
Helps you
Literally
push.
just held back by standby, not by its own
Yeah.
card design.
It does help you hard push damage because this one will set up damage for your Aki swing, and an Aki will guarantee.
Yeah,
you
they both
burn
get to
one.
like hopefully swing for 2. Oh, you can get to. Is the Bone in the bottom of your deck too? No.
Huh?
Oh, and it's always right. It's just
Yeah.
card.
Yeah.
This card damages.
It's
Anytime
hard damage, so,
he deals
so
damage,
even
it's
even
from the
its
bottom.
burn, it will be from the bottom as well.
That's funny.
Alright, 0-0 Denji. When it's placed on stage for hand, look at the top player deck, put it on top of your deck or into your main room, and when it's placed on stage for hand, reveal the top player deck. If that card is a Devil Hunter or Devil character, add hand, discard 1. And this is the card you can grab off of the Brainstorm combo.
Yeah, this card's good.
It's good
For like-
if
for like-
you're playing the
Yeah,
brainstorm.
when you're playing the Machina and stuff. But like, when you, God, I just think to like, I really do just think about like 7 Deadly Sins and how it grabs the fucking 2/2. Oh my god, dude, that would be so much more playable if it grabbed a card like this.
And is 2-2 more grabbable? What does 2-2 do?
The 2/2 was just a 2. It was your 2/2 like 10k hand encore
Oh.
in 7 Deadly Sins. It was awful. That's the card you put to your hand off your fucking Elaine.
Oh, so it was
This card-
bad. This is like a
Yeah,
playable
this is
card.
actually like a playable level 0 to be play that you can just like put down and you don't feel bad that you're
because it's a
playing games to you.
costless discard. Will also
Mhm.
basically a top 2 dig
Yeah,
for a character.
pretty nice.
It's okay. I think it's also like a 2.
Yeah.
Has good synergy with the Makima
I mean,
brainstorm.
this is a combo I would play with like the Machima stuff. So I mean,
Yeah, I mean,
like if you want to
use
play
that,
the standby shit, you play that into the Denji shit,
you dig, you mix your brainstorm up. A 6-card brainstorm.
and you can sack this off too.
Yeah.
Which I'm
Zero
pretty sure is
zero
the
power.
intended.
When this card attacks, choose one of your other characters. You may send stock. Thoughts on this?
Okay, so you play this with the level 0 Chainsaw Man.
Oh, true.
Wow.
What? 9k on attack, and then you send it to stock. It's like your Denji that you like. Duh. Hello?
It is like your Denji. Like it's just 2-card combo instead of 1-card combo.
This card's like maybe really sick. I actually
Yeah,
don't,
this card might be really good.
I don't know if it's like good or not. It being a weenie and having to attack is so bad.
True.
But you can summon off Rico, and then if you're chump laning attack, you can at least get +1 stock. If you're chump attacking.
I guess, yeah. I guess. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'll just say it's a 2.
Okay. This is the first time it's a level 0 effect, though, right? It's usually always level 1.
This is also the first.
No, that's a UA, but this is the only generic
This is
one.
the first one that has no
because
prediction.
you always send a Hajime, right?
The UA is sent to Hajime, and then the Utaha was sent an Eri, or the Eri was sent to
It's
Utaha.
Synergy.
Yeah.
I played that card. That card was really sick. That card felt really good. I will say. Even though it was Eri
Because your
Utaha
turn will
lock,
go, you double combo plus Eri, and you end up.
Yeah, and then you just sack one of them off, and you're like, oh, this is so
you
good.
end up after one turn with like almost 10 stock.
Yeah. So you pray to God it's clean. If it's clean, you're like, this is the fucking, I'm the best. I'm the greatest.
Alright, next you got 1-0 Makima. If you have 2 more other Devil or Hunter or Devil character, this gets +2 key power. And when this is placed on a stage from hand, if you have a yellow card in your level zone, you can discard 3 cards with Denji, Chainsaw Man, or Makima in his name. If you do, draw 3 cards. Sounds horrible.
This card's so bad.
Yeah. I think this card like maybe would be good if it was ditch 2, draw 2. I think 3 up front's too much.
3 is a lot.
Oh, yeah, because
That's
2 means you can, if you double brainstorm like standby brainstorm, you'll fulfill the condition, and instead of having shitters to play, you can try to grab decent cards.
Yeah. A little too overzealous.
I think it's just a 1.
Agreed.
Smooch. But this can discard the Chainsaw Man. Did you grab
Cool.
off a choice?
Alright, moving on. It's a 1.
1-1
We're 2 hours and
Denji.
23 minutes in.
If you have 2 more other Devil Hunter or Devil character, this gets 2k power, and it's Hanakor. 7-5 Hanakor.
Vanilla.
2.
Yeah, it's vanilla hand on core. It's your generic standby target.
2-1 power. All you
Very
under
cool.
2-1 Denji gets 4k power, and when it's placed on stage of hand, you can clock yourself 1. If you do, choose a 2-1 Denji in your waving, place on stage in any slot, and this has 2 souls.
Will this be
That's
the new Marin Chloe?
No, this is literally
That's the
like the
Marin
Niji
Chloe.
thing, Niji thing.
Is it?
Yeah,
But not as big though, right? Were the Nijigasaki ones like huge?
I remember.
I don't know.
Were they 7k base or something, like 6k base or something?
Dude, I don't remember. I didn't play that garbage. Ryan, what do you think?
It's kind of whatever.
I think one of them was like, no, I have no idea, dude.
I don't know.
I think these cards are just a 1.
Thanks, Chris.
Wait, these are 2k smaller than the Niji one? Oh, it's cause,
Was it Niji one a clock plus?
No, I think
because these have 2 soul.
these are
The Niji
no,
ones
no,
have
Niji also had 2 soul.
Wait, did they? Was the Haruka and the Kanata, did it clock? Okay, could
Niji
not grab
couldn't
each other.
grab-
That's why.
And I think these thing has did Niji one had soul trigger too?
No, I mean like 2 soul base. Aren't the Niji ones 1 soul base?
No, they're 2 soul. I think.
Let me fucking search this up.
No,
Whatever.
who cares?
I don't like
Who
these
cares?
cards. I think they're a 1.
All right, give me a sec. They're ones.
Chrissy said they're 2 soul base. I believe her.
Why? It's been a while. Okay, and then this is the other one.
Chrissy has never lied to me.
This
in her
one
life.
has on reverse optional memory kick.
Wow. It's the same rating, right?
Just one.
Yeah.
Very cool.
2-2 Chainsaw Man is a 10-5 hand according to your full board.
I already believe in you, Chrissy. It's over. 2-2 generic. Woo! It's not vanilla. It has hand on core. It's not a vanilla.
Vanilla.
It's 500 bigger than usual 2-2.
Yeah, because it
Yeah,
teaches
'cause
it
it's discard
just
trade.
Yeah. Alright, 2-2 Makima. During your turn for each of your opponent's back row kicker, this gets plus 3k, so double back row means this is 13k. And for Encore, you have to sack 2 characters. Encore.
What the fuck?
It's flavor.
It's
flavor.
shit. It's
killing other
shit.
people to
Wait.
power this.
You guys fucking
Ryan,
baited me!
spoilers! Oh my god!
Okay, Haruka and Kanata are 4k base and 4-5 base. But the difference is they pump each other 6k instead of 4k.
Alright, same difference. Who fucking cares? Moving on. Thanks, Kevin.
Yeah,
You're
this
so
card,
smart, Kevin. You're so right.
Wait, what did you give this? 2 or 1?
it's a 1.
Smosh, man.
I like the flavor though.
Yeah, because she killed 2 people. I get it. 3-2 power. When it's placed on stage for hand, you can discard 3 cards. If you do, search your deck for up to 4 Devil Hunter, Devil, or Animal characters. Show them to your opponent. Choose 1 card from among them, send it to stock, and add the rest to hand, and shuffle your deck afterwards. When this card's
Just
trigger
search
check
4?
reveals a climax trigger, you may deal 1 damage to your opponent. It searches 3 and stalks 1 from deck, basically.
Oh, this card's so fucking insane. Like, I'm actually just convinced that this card is like fucking bonkers.
Yeah, this
God,
card.
if it wasn't red,
This card doesn't make sense. I don't understand why this is budgeted this way. This effect is like fucking broken.
like, holy fuck, dude! If this was in blue, yellow, or green, oh my fucking
for
god,
8-4. This is how you set up
dude!
your
I want to play red for this card, like literally just for this card.
Like
This
the
card's
standby deck
so
doesn't
nuts.
need the sculpting. The Thor deck doesn't need the sculpting. Like you want like something like this in a deck that like has a really like cool finisher nut combo, because like this does like the Aki thing where you can like only sculpt this and then this will set up your full combo. But like the decks that are doing that have a hard time splashing red. Like, you could play this in like the 8 choice deck specifically and like use it to 1 cost grab your power combo or your Chainsaw Mans if you're playing Chainsaw Man, and it'll work there.
This card's just so fucking crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know where this came from.
Yeah,
Like,
this card is like they definitely knew red kind of sucks, and that's why they printed it in red, and that's how it's
like
balanced.
you can just slam. Like, imagine just taking your turn and just like slamming 3 of this card.
I mean,
and
you
just
can
going.
always just slash this though. You throw in 4 chasers, 4 Rickies, boom.
You
one of
can.
this.
It's just hard. And it's
Or
like-
Chaser for Riki.
So the fact that Aki does the same thing makes it like less desirable.
Yeah,
is
if Rocky was
is
a
one other
healer,
thing.
then this thing would be...
Like yeah, if Aki
Yeah.
if Aki didn't set himself up with the Himeno and all that, then like this card's I would splash this card in the Aki deck, but Aki does it himself. So like the only deck that you would splash this in is the choice
It's
choice.
Mhm.
But like in the choice deck, I think this card's fucking so good. I hope they never print this again. By the way, I think this
Yeah,
card's
no,
like beyond broken if it could work.
Like why? I just don't understand.
Yo, it's just a one card drop search 3.
Yeah. Oh my god. Like
Oh yeah, this basically is a drop
It-
search 3.
it deck thin. Well, it's a drop search 4. It deck thinned you.
Yeah,
It deck thinned you 4 cards.
it's basically a drop search 3.
With
Can I?
4
I
cards
know. I
of
know.
compression.
I know it doesn't
Too
fit
so.
the rating scale, by the way, but like this card's a 5, right? Even though you don't
Yeah, this
play
card's
it.
a 5.
Like this card doesn't make sense.
Like I genuinely like. I just cannot comprehend this card. Like
Is this the first common card that gets a 5-star rating on this show?
it might be. This card's.
I don't remember
It's a
any
fucking
common card.
common, dude.
I don't remember any other common
Like,
card that got 5
I
stars.
want this common in my sets. Oh my god! Imagine if like
man.
Lyco Recco had this card,
No,
Kevin.
imagine if Psychono had this.
Oh my god! You just search all of your things. You're just
Oh
like,
my
I have.
god,
I have the
imagine if
world.
Psychono got this, bro.
Oh my god!
I
Sets
would...
can't have this card.
Any
Yeah,
card-
Did we give Takemichi a 5?
I hope to God this is never printed again. I think cards like these are like legitimate problems if they're playable. And like I think this is only balanced because I don't think this is like reasonably playable in Chainsaw Man.
I'm pretty sure Ryan gave Aqua a 3. Yeah, as a card, like this is like one of the best. I think this is like unironically just one of the best cards in this set
Bro,
that you
imagine
can't play very well.
Psychono had this, bro.
God, don't print this card again. Just leave this in this set and let it stay there. I
no,
don't need this ever
Print this
again.
in Psychono set 4, please. Thank you. 2-2
Well,
lollipop.
at least don't make it refund to stock. If it was a 2-stock card, it'd be like a lot more reasonable.
Alright, this is not actually
But-
translate to lollipop event, but I call it lollipop event because it looked like a lollipop.
The card's name is First Indirect Kiss.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Send this to memory. If this is in your memory, at the start of your opponent's attack phase, you can flip this face-up card face down. If you do, choose one of your opponent's character. This turn gets -3 soul. So this is the first 2 cost. Oh, I guess second 2 cost is -3 soul after Overlord.
I do like that you can kind of bank this and you can like wait and see what your opponent does.
Yeah,
But like you don't get to have the leeway of the stock from the attack phase to like help you pay for it like a normal counter though. So
it's another like interesting design space.
Mhm.
I think this card works because the Makima deck is a thing or the 8-door deck's a thing. But I
I
don't
think
know
this
if
would
it's
work in
like,
8 standby too.
it could work in 8 standby.
Like because the Denji stuff is just so efficient,
yeah, you have
right?
nothing
And
else
like
to
your
spend
brainstorm is
stock on.
free,
Yeah,
and that brainstorm could put this in your hand for you. Like that just seems really good. Yeah, I can
But-
dig it.
Not bad.
I like it. I think it's a 3.
Wicked.
Wicked.
And that's it for red. All right, that was only half an hour for red. Let's go. Another half an hour for blue.
No, blue sucks. It's okay.
You guys need to go anywhere, bathroom or anything.
Except one card. I'll give me water real quick.
Cringe. I shouldn't have asked. I should just went.
Wait, is that 2-2 Makima actually spoilers? Does the anime like the anime PVs showed that stuff off, by the way? Did you just not like get it what she was doing?
Huh? She just had a very bad day as a woman.
You get why it's flavor, right?
Yeah. Because she killed 2 people.
No, but okay. All right, Ryan, please do the 2-1 justice. Jason's gonna hate me, but yeah, I think that 2-1's like also fucking broken.
It's a broken man.
You know, like
Yeah,
maybe
I'm back.
the play actually is you just fuck. I should have bought the powers. I'm gonna have to bug people that like open up product at like locals, but I think maybe the play with Aki is you still just play like one or 2 power 3-2 because that card's just fucking ridiculous.
Maybe. It might be. I
Oh
was
my
like
God.
drafting with that card initially.
Why are there so many
Yeah, I'm
Emo
just-
cards today?
I'm gonna go on my favorite site to buy Japanese singles, Nova TCG, and I'm gonna buy them right now because I already made an order, and he can merge them for me.
Are any of my
Alright.
locals here? Wait, John. John, are you in chat? Are you gonna open
I'm
up
just gonna
Chainsaw Man
buy
boxes?
4 of this.
Luna's in chat.
Chrissy, who the fuck
Chrissy's-
is gonna open Chainsaw Man product?
You didn't get a master case, Ryan?
No.
Doshte.
The kids will.
I have a playset. Oh, the kids will? Oh yeah, Casey's for sure gonna get baited into product.
Oh,
Alright,
I
sick.
think of the interaction of power and the 2 Anaki.
We'll try to open for Makima CSMR. True. I'm gonna fucking steal all the 3/2 powers from
Wait,
them.
what
was
about?
the play?
Oh, wait, I didn't think of the
Aki and
interaction with
power.
Power and the 2/1 Aki. Oh, that like she can search you the whole Aki setup, but that's like at 3, right?
Yeah, that's a bit late.
I mean, like, I guess it's cool that you can like play it, and then after that what searching happens, and you can like you can deck thin for triggers. I guess
No,
is like pretty
no.
cool.
Patrick means that you can confirm the on climax trigger burn with the 2 on.
Oh, I don't think
Sure.
that matters as much. Sure, I kind of actually like it for like throwing your deck into like nothing but climax, just getting the triggers to heal. I think that's pretty sick actually.
Is that not what you mean, Patrick? Or do you mean the fact that like you can re-roll your deck if you see like bad cards on the top?
Yeah, see, Patrick, same brain cell. I got you, King.
Oh yeah, you can force
Yeah.
heal triggers with the 3.
Yeah, you
Then
just
you deck
thin
out
out
the
a
heal
million
trigger.
cards and you just trigger. Yeah, Patrick, I understood. Don't worry.
Maybe I should have bought the power when I did my order.
I'm buying it right
Time to gaslight locals into buying Chainsaw Man product.
now. Are there any cute foils to buy that are cheap?
I hope there's some Kobeni ones. Oh my Twitter.
Damn!
Showed.
Wait, that Kobeni 3K
Nothing-
has such a
nothing
cute
good about
foil. She has a
Twitter.
silly little hat.
Is it
I love
gaslighting if they're gonna buy it anyways? Yeah, it probably is.
Wait, what is the base of that art? Fuck! Why did I just buy the
Set.
foil of this card?
This
I
set is
should have just
actually
bought the
an
SR of this He-Man.
Yeah, I've been testing Chainsaw Man a bit with my friend Carmen from PGH Weiss Schwarz, and we both
He's
think
on Strictly Broken.
oh
He's
yeah,
Strictly
PGH
Broken.
Strictly Broken Weiss Schwarz
Carmen.
man, the big old Italian guy.
Where's his man?
The guy who gets mad about always boom.
Yeah,
left
we
playing
both
Bang
think-
Bang.
We've both been thinking that Chainsaw Man is like really fucking good actually. It's kind of wild how like Chainsaw Man went from like being super mid to like kind of being insane in the
Dude,
span of
commons are
one day.
insane.
Yeah, the final like cardless dump like dumped like 4 insane cards that just made everything work.
I think the 2-1 back row being revealed was insane.
The power was
Like-
also revealed there, wasn't it?
Yeah, its power
Yes.
was revealed.
Like it's
But that people
Literally-
well, you didn't think of the payoff right away. You just thought, damn, that's a lot. That's a really
This
good
set-
card.
had super duper min, like super min, like double R reveals, and everything felt really lackluster. And I think it over the course of like the last week of reveals, it just got like so many randomly good cards that it was just like, damn.
The only
Is
thing
this
that
set
was
real?
hype in the original reveal was power can answer,
Yeah,
That's-
everyone lost their shit over power.
and
And
then
then
Aki
I'm
was like, if there's a way to early
Yeah.
play it, then it'd be nutty.
Well, it wasn't even early play. It was just like we didn't know what Easy Revenge was, right?
No, we didn't. We didn't know the
Well,
event.
the card,
We didn't know
Did we
any
know
other
the
cards that interacted with the event.
Oh, did they
Wait,
reveal
the-
Easy
Yeah,
Easy Revenge?
Easy Revenge was
Oh,
part of
okay.
the show.
Okay. Oh, yeah. So it was literally just like we didn't know if like the whole package would work or not.
Yeah, we did not know if there
Right.
was a way to EP Aki or what cards were there that interacts with the easy event as well. Besides the pants combo, which we're like, why the fuck does this pants combo even exist? The one that burns 2 or burn 3, which we'll see soon.
Oh, the Himeno.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's all we knew. We only know Hime combo, the event, and then Aki himself. Well, speaking of which, let's just go straight into blue. We're wasting time here. Jason, are you ready?
I've been ready.
All right. 1-0 Aki. If you have 2 other Devil Hunter or Devil characters, this gets the following 2 ability. During your turn, it gets 3k power, so 6/5 in your turn. And Encore, you can Encore this by discarding 1 event or climax. And when it's attacked, if you have Pan CX in your climax area, choose one character in your waiting room, add it to hand.
This is a pretty good combo, I think. It's like a very safe on attack salvage combo, but
I'm not
weird.
I'm not usually a fan of on attack salvage because on attack salvage is like so low impact and you need a lot of other cards in the set to make the combo work. Like granted, Chainsaw Man does kind of have enough cards to make this work, so it pays out. But yeah, I find like on attack salvage is just super low impact for your level 1 combo. But the encore thing, I think the encore thing is like actually kind of bad, and like that's fake text. Like
Yeah, it is basically fake text.
If you play this, like you're playing like blue-green basically, and the only event you play is the easy revenge, and you don't actually want to ditch easy revenges because there's no way to pick them back up from the waiting room, and it's a card you want to be actively playing. So like you can't ditch that, and then climaxes, like if you hit a bar trigger or like a
playing
trigger,
like the other cards.
like you'd
Like
rather be using your other cards that do things with those climax triggers to discard them, or you're keeping it in your hand specifically to slam on the next turn. So like the encore is like really fake on this card. I kind of wish it was just 500 power bigger instead of having that weird encore. Honestly.
Yeah, that would be pretty good. 8K on attack salvage, pretty good.
Yeah,
cards are fine though.
Yeah, it's fine as is, but like I think it could have been better. I think it's like
this was also one of the initial double R's that got spoiled, and it was
Yeah.
pretty lukewarm too.
I feel that was okay. You know, it was decent.
No, I mean, it was fine, right? It is one of the only conditionless on attack salvages in this game. It might be the only one actually.
Wait, the one
It has
Riri
literally
did
no
not-
condition to salvage.
Riri had no condition.
Riri was not on attack.
on play.
She was on play the climax.
Sure. Okay. 2-1 Himeno. When this attacks, if the level of the character crossing is 3 or higher, this turn this gets plus 6k power, so it's 13k against level 3s. And if it's top of your clock, at the start of your climax phase, you can discard 1 card. If you do, check the top 3 cards of your deck, choose up 1 Devil Hunter or Devil character from among them, show it to your opponent, add the hand, and send the rest to the waiting room.
Oh, yeah. So this is I've talked about this with Ryan before because this reminded me of the dude from Shiny Colors, the Azusa. This is at a worse timing, but I think this has other cards that synergize with it a lot, and this has a better effect, in my opinion. So I'm a fan.
I love this card. I think this card is like also kind of nuts, low-key. So like the timing on the ditch check 3 is like kind of annoying if you look at it in a vacuum, but if you consider the fact that there's another card that has innate synergy with this, it's pretty good. The fact that it has like a really relevant secondary effect means you can jam like 3 to 4 of this in your deck and not actually feel bad, because it'll be doing things past like your first deck where it's not just an alarm Azusa. And at the same time, just like first deck, right? You clock this turn 1, you clock this turn 2, and you get 6 extra mil. That can be the difference of hitting your refresh timing at like at mid 1 or not hitting your refresh timing, and then like that can help that can like lead to game snowballing out of control.
Really helps these decks because these like so many lower combo deck, like lower deck speed things, right? In this set, like the Katana Man, the Aki, both of them really slow to move.
Yeah. And it just like it gives you a way to filter extra cards off of your draws in the early game. Like that's also extremely valuable. Like so despite everything, I think this card is also kind of insane. I would also say that this is probably a 4.
Alright, next we got 00 Aki. When it's set from stage to waiting, you may discard 1 card. If you do, check 4, add 1. Add a level 1 or higher. It's a Fuka.
It's a Fuka. Fukas are nice.
Yeah, it's okay. Like, you can just like play 1 to 2 of it, and it's like your extra deck speed that you can pick up off of Rico.
Also good blue fix for Aki combo.
Yes, it's fine. It's a 2.
3-2 Aki, one of the best cards for the blue package. If you have 2 more of the 1/1 easy revenge event in your memory, this gets -1 level in hand. When it's placed on stage from hand, heal up to 1, and this turn this gets 1500 power, so it's 10-5 on your turn on play. And then when this card's battle opponent is reversed, if you have a card in memory, build top pair deck. If it's level 1 or higher, you can send in stock.
This card is good. This is like, I love EPs with like continuous conditions forever, and the fact that this heals and still can give you a stock back is like kind of nuts. And it makes it real power.
It's a real attacker. You also have a really good way to be able to confirm if you get the stock on the swing. So like realistically, this card is like usually going to be a 2-0, assuming you can get a reverse. It's going to be a 2-0 healer. It is really fucking good. And
Well,
then,
it's gonna be
It's
not
2-1.
2-0. It's a 2-1 healer.
well, I say 2-0 because it refunds itself on it, or refunds that one on attack.
Yeah, but it's not a heal stock.
It's a
just a regular
3-2.
healer.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
3-2.
so it attacks, you make one, and then you get an extra stock off the effect as well.
Sure.
Oh,
If you're
okay,
gonna look at it
sure,
like that,
sure.
okay.
If you're gonna word it like
so
that,
it's,
sure.
it's a net 0 stock healer.
Sorry, I'm thinking like the show from Mob. It's actually a 3-0, like a 2-0.
No, sorry.
Like,
It's net 0 stock for a healer.
Okay,
Like,
sure.
it's
Sure.
really fucking good. And then the stock is also cross turn. So like if your opponent is playing like Adachi's to get rid of it, you can potentially plus even more stock. Or if your opponent is like in a bad spot, or like they're at level 1 and they can't answer it and they crash into it, you can also potentially plus stock.
That is pretty funny, actually.
Like
Sometimes they just randomly have to give you a soul. They just give you a stock.
yes, I think this card's like also fucking insane. I'd say this is also a 4.
It's like,
Not, I know he's going to say also 5.
yeah, fuck. I think it's pretty close. If this card had hand encore, it'd be a 5.
Okay, sir. Let's just make better Shizu EP.
Yeah, Shizu is kind of old now. Come on, we gotta move on.
Alright. 3-2 Himeno. When it's placed in stage of hand, you can heal 1. And when it's taxed, if you have the Panacea and Climax here, and you have 2 or more, 1/1 easy revenge event in your memory, you can pay 1, discard 1. If you do, deal 2 or 3 damage to your opponent.
This card. I think this card's really. This combo is like really simple. If you want to play like 8 pants, but
why does the event only work with Aki if this card is the combo for it?
Because she gives the Sigmas to Aki.
I know what the flavor is. I've read the entire manga twice, Kevin. I'm saying, why the fuck do the cards work like this?
I
You didn't read it
feel
3
like it's
times.
supposed to be some. I feel like they wanted you to play some sort of like split.
Hybrid.
Yeah, like the Aki Himeno deck.
can-
They
you
wanted
can
you to
play,
play
like-
like stock soul pants bar as your deck. That is what they wanted
You
you
could
to
have
play.
played like 6 pants,
and then
2 bars.
you pivot the finisher if they're compressed or not.
Yeah.
6
I'm
pants,
pretty
2
sure that
bars.
was like their idea. It was like, oh, it's flavor. You can make them work together. But I think that's like way. Yeah, it's so much easier just to not play this card
Yeah,
or just play this card. Either one. This is a healer. That's pretty good.
yeah.
Um,
This is such a low impact combo. I think you'd probably never want to play it unless
It's
like
low impact, but this is really good to play with power.
it is really good with play with power. Yeah, essentially.
So
Yeah, it's a 2. It's fine.
6 pants, 2 bars. That was the plan.
indeed.
0-0 Himeno. When it is placed in stage for hand, you may pay. You can discard 1 character. If you search your deck for the 1/1 easy revenge event, show your opponent at the hand and show your deck afterwards. And when it's reversed, if the bad opponent is level 0 lord, you may send that character to the bottom of your opponent's deck. So bomb deck bomb. While also searching your event.
Can I be a weeb for 1 second?
Yeah, go for
Okay,
it.
go ahead.
The flavor text on this card like tears me up.
Yeah, make
Okay, you
feel-
wanna translate?
Put away. Do you want to read it for the class?
Yeah.
Today we're not senpai kohai, we're just friends. And it's when she's talking to Aki, like right before the moment.
Spoilers.
Himeno is actually
Spoilers, by the
such a
way.
good character.
Spoilers, by the way.
Bro,
Spoilers,
we
by the
have
way.
the bar that shows Aki dying. Shut the fuck up. This set, you know, Weiss Schwarz doesn't care.
Spoilers, by the way.
Spoilers, by the way.
We're gonna have to blur this out in the video. It's good thing
You're not
I'm
gonna
too,
blur this
it's a good
out.
thing I'm too lazy to do that.
Yeah. You're not gonna blur out me talking about the control devil. You're not gonna blur out anything. It's just gonna go up the way it is.
This card's like insanely good as well, by the way.
Yeah, this card makes the
Like,
event. This
I would have preferred a way to send Easy to Revenge to memory for free, but we got this instead, and like this is like perfectly fine.
next
can-
best thing.
Yeah, it's the next best thing. hard removal bombs, like I said earlier, are really good right now. So being able to just play them consequentially or inconsequentially is really good. And like, because it's also a bomb compared to like Chloe from Slime, who was on plate power. Like if you go like turn 1, you can like still play this to deck then that extra 1 copy. Whereas like Chloe, you couldn't do that, and you could like run into situations where you ran out of targets, and then the card lost value. That card this doesn't have that issue.
Okay,
I like it.
You're getting called out in the chat. They said that dialogue was when
it's just
Denji-
talking to Denji.
Yeah, she's talking to Denji. That's why she's in the lounge rare, not fucking. It's a scene right after
Okay.
his first indirect
Okay, you
kiss
got
scene.
me. Yep. Oh, when
Fake fan,
they won't when she got fucking drunk and vomited in his mouth.
Fake fan, yeah.
Okay.
Fake fan. Read it twice, by the way. Read him make it
I
twice.
didn't want to hit him with it.
Just hit me with it, dude. I don't fucking care.
Suck the tears back up.
No, I would cry for Himeno no matter what. She was the best character in part 1.
Okay.
Oh, Sam, you're still awake.
Himeno's best character. Second best character is Santa Claus.
Okay.
Nice.
All right, what do you give this out of 5?
I think this is also a 4 because Easy Revenge is just like a really good deck.
Mm-hmm.
And like this is like the card that makes it all work essentially.
If this card didn't exist, this deck would be much worse. Much worse. All right. 0-0 Himeno. If send at the start of your attack phase, if you have 2 more other Devil Hunter or Devil characters, you may send the level 1 or lower stock level CX in your climax area to the waiting room. If you do, look at the top 3 cards of your deck, choose up to 2 Devil Hunter or Devil characters or 1/1 Easy Revenge event from among them, show it to your opponent at the hand and send the rest to the waiting room, and it's also a spammable check 3 brainstorm.
I love level 0 combos. So I definitely did just buy 4 of the foil of this card just as a thing. I like this card. It reminds me of like Liz from SDS.
Why is this a +2 by the way?
Because you can only resolve one.
I
know you can only resolve 1, but like they've still also printed you can only resolve 1 level 0 combos that are +1. But this is just a +2.
What the fuck,
Fauna.
Bushy? My Fauna cards!
But I'm assuming it's because this is not a plussing card in itself, it's just a filter.
Yeah, maybe.
But like Liz only adds 1 card. Liz is a filter. Liz is a plus by herself as well. Yeah, I mean I think this card is just like really good, and this card, because it's a card you can slam, it generates you a stock, it gives you deck speed, and check 3 add 1 spammable is like actually low-key really broken.
Yes, it is like okay, so if no one ever played like Superstars also had spammable check 3 brainstorm to loop stock souls, it was fucking broken. I think this card like also fits the same kind of thing. So like realistically, if a specific 2/1 that made you want to play a pants or a bar trigger didn't exist, I think this would be the combo of choice for the deck. Like this card is really fucking good for no reason.
I think there's still a world where this might be playable, but
oh no, it's 100% playable. I just don't think it's the ideal card because of how good the 2/1 is and how it wants you to play a bar or a pants trigger. Like if that card just didn't exist, then this card's like insane.
I can agree. But yeah, I like this card a lot. Big fan.
Yeah,
Right,
I think it's I think this card's like also a 4 realistically. Like this is just like a really fucking good card.
Level 0 combos are pog. I love level 0 combos.
I wish this was pants though. Smooch.
Okay,
if this was
stock soul's actually good though, to be honest.
Well,
You know,
pants,
if
you can play 6
okay,
pants.
so stock soul is like
bars.
generally better for like every deck, but if this was pants, it would be better for Chainsaw Man specific. And I would be.
I wouldn't even look at Aki as a card. To be honest.
Yeah, I would definitely be playing this if this was a pants.
Smooch, man.
But,
There's no Future Devil, the best card in the set. Your Garnet.
This card's actually a fucking
Garnet.
1. But
0-0 Future Devil. All your other Devil Hunter or Devil character gets plus 500 power since level 5. When your other 2/1 Aki is placed on stage from hand, if that character does not have a marker underneath it, you may place this underneath that character face up with a marker. If you do, search your deck for up to one Devil Hunter or Devil character, show it to your opponent, send it to the bottom of your stock, and shuffle your deck afterwards.
So yeah, I know Ryan loves Henology, and this is just fucking trance all over again, but like a little bit better.
We can go really quick. The 2/1's broken. This card is really bad by itself, but it enables the 2/1. So this card's a 3. This card's a 3. If you weren't playing it's only a 3 because you have to play the 2/1. Like straight up. If you weren't playing the 2/1, this is a 1. Awful. But the 2/1 is fucking broken, and you have to play this card because of it. So I would say it's a 3.
I'd still give this a 1. But
remember, in Heology, you played a 2/2/2 line for a 3/2 for a 2K assist with Mary Kick. You only need to play a 2/2 line.
Cycle. It's the flavor text.
Yeah.
Mr. Matt in chat.
Man, this Teacher Devil's a pretty funny card.
Yeah, we can talk about it. We can talk about it more.
We get to Aki.
Yeah,
it comes up like a card or two.
That 2/1 is fucking broken.
9 cards.
All right, here's the CX swap that Ryan forgot about.
Oh yeah.
0/0 Aki. All your opponent's character gets pay 2 encore, and when it's sent from stage to that's why this is bad. When it's sent from stage to wave, you
I'm
can
dead.
pay 1 and discard a climax, salvage climax.
All right, this makes sense.
I forgot.
Yeah, this is the worst climax swap in the set. Like straight up, I don't like this card at all. I think it's a 1.
It is bad, but at the same time, like...
So they got on death CX swap, on play CX swap, on play search CX swap, level 1 CX swap, and a sack CX swap.
You got the whole variety.
And your world is your oyster.
That's true. You could just do whatever you want.
2/1 Aki. This is 2/1 Aki you're talking about, right? When you use this card's backup, you can pay 2 free fresh, and it's a 2/5 backup.
Yeah, this is the 2/1 Aki Ryan loves.
I mean, this is not bad Aki though.
Free fresh counters are fucking broken.
Okay,
I do think free fresh counters are broken.
Free fresh counters are broken when you have ready access to them, like during the attack phase.
If you're playing Bora or Choice, this is broken. But if you're playing Pants and Bar, not as much, unless you're playing the Himeno we saw earlier.
So I guess just like one thing with the Aki finisher specifically, because Aki doesn't require sculpting, right? You can actually dedicate a sculpt to get this preemptively, and you don't lose anything. Because like the issue usually like with like old decks was you have to choose like sculpt the free fresh counter or sculpt your finisher usually, but you don't have to make that choice in Chainsaw Man. So like you can still play this in like the Bar Pants deck or whatever you want to play, and it's less of an issue because Aki takes nothing. So it is slightly better in Chainsaw Man. I think this is a 3.
Wicked.
I'm good, bro. Okay.
3/2.
Sounds good to me.
Aki. Damage dealt by this is dealt from the bottom of your opponent's deck instead. All your other Devil Hunter and Devil character gets plus 1500 power, so it doesn't affect him though. So unfortunately for that. And during your turn, when this card's battle point is reversed, you can pay 1 if you do. Pay 1 this one if you do, burn 1. And remember that burn 1 will also be from the bottom of the deck.
Yeah. Same cost. I think it's like you read this the same as the Denji. You get this like package together, but
yeah. You play this in the standby deck. It's good in the standby deck, and that's about it. And then if
they made it good text for
if Chainsaw Man ever gets a set 2 and like standby becomes playable, then like this card's really good. Like even outside of the Denji combo, this card just alone is really good.
Yeah, it is.
It's a 3.
Nice card. Also, reason why 2K Makima sucks because this works from the back row too.
Yep.
That's your standby target.
Okay.
0/0 Aki. If this is in the front row center slot, this gets plus 2K power, and when it attacks during the trigger step of the attack, twin drive. And if you trigger twice, put a top card stock to waiting room. Second time we've
they
seen
keep printing these. I don't like these zeros. I think they're like really poor design.
They're good.
These turn one twin drivers.
It's good in the 8-bar deck of
no.
Because it helps you grab your bar.
I don't like them because I think they're too good. I don't like this.
You think they're too good.
It's not about the card itself being good or bad. It's toxic design in the same way that like pushing like 30 plus soul trigger decks is toxic design because it just incentivizes pushing more damage more consistently early.
Like that pad
that's
runner
toxic
is
design.
nuts. Like
Yeah,
Monaco
and it's been
as a runner.
Yeah, and it's insane.
Like this card is like this is legitimately like a good plusing zero. Like you could play this, and I wouldn't look at somebody wrong for playing this card because this card is like that second effect is so good. And like Monaco, right, in pre-K was a regular twin driver, but she gave power. So like she was a runner, and then if she survived, she became a twin driver, which was cool. These are not okay. Like these are just like not okay. I'd rather them just not touch this as like a design, but they're gonna keep doing it.
I
so.
mean, it's basically the same. It's just a 3/5 blue twin drive.
No,
But
but
you
Kevin,
can
it's
do it
the
turn
implication of twin driving turn one. It's pushing the extra soul on the first turn of the game, and like there's no detriment to doing it. If you trigger climaxes, it doesn't matter because the climax is either paid out for you or still reachable all the same.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
it's just free. It's there's no purpose to it. It's not good. It's not good design.
Yeah, I hate this. I hate this design space. I hate this card.
Like
But it's good.
It is good. I'll
good.
say that this is a 3. It's not my option of choice for plusing 0, but yeah, it like this is toxic design card. So if you play it, I wouldn't look down on you.
0/0 Himeno. When it's placed on stage from hand, choose one of your opponent's backrow characters whose level is higher than your opponent's level. During your opponent's next stand phase, that character does not stand. And when it's placed on stage from hand, you can pay 1, dish 1, search 1. Drop search.
it's good, fine.
Yeah, if standby was meta or there was a good standby deck, then this card's good. But there isn't right now. So it's like kind of whatever. It's a 2.
I mean, the 0/0 Aki is not gonna like warp the meta. So the ban is still safe. The ban is still safe, Weiss.
No, so okay, the Aki isn't a problem in Chainsaw Man.
The pad one, unironically, is more of a
the pad one is broken, but it's the fact that kind of effect leads to
turn one cards.
It leads to toxic play patterns, which is toxic card design, and I don't like it. I think it's fine in Chainsaw Man, but if they keep printing that effect, then it'll become a problem. And it is a problem in pad. Straight up, it is a problem.
I just think double twin driving and not like there's no detriment to it, right? It's just 2 triggers for the sake of 2 triggers because the second card always gets paid out anyway, so it doesn't matter. Like, why are we pushing extra triggers for no fucking reason? Like, in pad, and especially in a deck like pad, I'm if pad, that could actually be so fucking insane in pad if pad could afford to play more zeros, or if its zeros were a little bit worse and they chose that card in like the pants choice deck, but they don't. They play in the bar deck where instead they just get a million fucking pluses and clock swaps. So yeah. Next card, 1/0 Himeno. Go Kevin.
1/0 Himeno. It's a ditch 2 bottom deck anti-change counter.
It's good.
Yeah, it's fine. Ditch 2 anti-change counter.
Because because Aki doesn't require hand or anything. Like this card is a bit better in that deck specifically because you'd rather keep the stock than the hand. That's good. It's a 2.
Good.
Good.
1/0 Aki. During your turn, if you have a card in your memory, this gets plus 2,500 power. And the following ability, when this attacks, if the level of the character crosses is 2, this turn gets plus 6k power. So it's a 12/5 against level 2s, which would have been much better before the ban list.
It would have been better here before. Oh well, card's okay.
It at least gives you a way to deal with the meta if the meta shifts back to level 2 combos and you don't want to
play like Aki.
Yeah. But I think I would rather just swap the power combo if that is what ends up happening.
I'll swap to Himeno.
Yeah.
And just slam this card. I'll be Kaguya, dude. It's fine.
Yeah, you can be Kaguya. This card's a 2.
game.
It's fine.
Yep. And you have a global 5 with feature.
No, shut up. No.
So he
no.
swings at 13k.
No. No.
14k with CX. It's like
No.
Psychono.
No. Moving on.
Alright.
It's a 2.
1-0 Himeno, during your turn, if you have 2 more other Devil Hunter or Devil character, this gets plus 2k, so it's 6-5.
Card's good.
And during your turn, this is placed on stage from hand. When this card's battle points reverse, you can pay 1, ditch 1, rest when you're standing Devil Hunter or Devil characters. If you do, choose up to 2 Devil Hunter or Devil characters in your waiting room, add them to hand. So it's Yuko.
I like this
Go
card.
for 2.
Yeah, I like this card a lot. This is also one thing makes me like Himeno, the Himeno combo, actually. Because this card exists.
I don't understand why they're doing this to this effect, by the way. Like, I still
Because
think, like,
people don't play Yuko.
I
Like,
still
actually.
think Yuko is, like, a ridiculous effect when you really
It
think
is.
about it. And, like,
100%.
this is, like, power creeping Yuko really hard.
Well, okay, so yeah, it is. But also, when is it? Can you think of a meta deck that played Yuko besides Yuko? Like besides Henology? Like realistically, like I played this in Kanokari
Assault
with no, I played it in Kanokari with like the Sumi stuff.
Okay,
'cause-
Kanokari literally
no.
had nothing better, dude.
Some Assault Lily
Set
decks
one, right?
did actually play the bomb Yuko. I don't remember.
Okay.
her
Set 2.
name.
It's
I
like,
do remember
it was like
that. Oh,
some,
right.
some 8-bar decks.
Did Sunshine didn't play a Yuko, did it? Did Sunshine? Oh, they did. They did play a Yuko with they're like the second like full booster, right? I guess
When the deck was like door standby.
standby,
Right?
yeah.
Yeah.
With book. Oh, with book 2, right, yeah. When you can play that
Yeah.
stuff. Okay.
But yeah, I still think Yuko is like a really good effect even to this day, and this is just like Yuko plus plus. I think this card's like kind of also insane, and it's
Literally held
pushing.
back by its power, right? That's like it.
I mean,
Even then, meta wise, probably
Like-
not relevant.
like 7/5 with the climax in a post Alice ban world is good enough.
65 with the stock soul.
Yeah, like okay, if Alice wasn't banned, this card's unplayable, but Alice is banned, so this card's
I mean-
fucking sick.
I guess argument at the worst anyway. It's not like you pay until this actually gets the kill, regardless, right? So you could just slam this and be like, well, if you counter, I'm just an attacker. If you don't counter, I'm plussing.
Yeah.
All the same. So
I really like this card. I'd probably give it I'd give this a 4 as well. I think this card's fucking sick.
also actually pretty good with Katana Man. It's like an auxiliary plus you can get. So like you throw Katana Man on you play this on the board, you put Katana Man on the board, and you just say, well, I'm getting a plus.
You can
If they try to like double deny you.
You can also convert the garbage, like one of the
Yeah,
garbage that
that
Katana
too.
Man fed you, into a plus if
As long as you're okay with the stock.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is just
Or-
not stock,
Mhm.
though.
But that could be really strong though. Like converting Katana Man adds 3 garbage cards, and then this converts 2 of the garbage
Yeah.
into like better cards is
And-
like actually pretty.
And you'll always have a
worthwhile.
good target to rest, aka Future Devil.
Gotcha. Okay. Anyhow,
I think it's like the
is this the
second
gamer card?
I
Yeah,
think
there
this
it
is like the
is.
second last card in blue. 2-on Aki. It's a 2k to level 3s. 2k sets level 3s, and then it's a starter clock phase or attack phase. If you have the 0/0 Future Devil underneath this card as a marker, look at the top 3 cards of your deck, put them back on top in the same order, so you look into the future. That's actually a card in what's it called? Exploding Kittens. And when you
Yeah.
trigger a
Look into the
climax,
future.
you can discard a climax. If you do, heal 1.
You know, this card could have been more balanced if it just said once per turn at the start of your clock or attack phase. But it
Oh,
doesn't.
that's it, dude. So you can see if there's a
So,
climax you want to trigger, you can clock for.
I just some food for thought. Heal trigger has been printed before in Bang Dream, but
Yeah,
the
it
cost
ditched
was
2.
you ditch 2 cards on climax trigger to heal 1, and then they immediately power crept it into like fucking ridiculous territory.
Okay, but the Bangjin one's over
They
a year
probably
old.
said their logic was probably this is only good with two specific CX triggers reasonably. But you know, just the oversight that bar is a trigger that's really strong and tends to come into your hands in multiples. So Shut the fuck
Okay.
up. No, Saikano's never getting this card, Kevin. I'm sorry.
Wait, what?
Yeah, this card's like completely fucking broken. Like,
Oh, it's like Connor had
like
this card,
even
though.
like
Yeah, I
like
know.
this card would be like ridiculous even if it was just a 2K support with heal trigger. 'Cause
I
like,
think it is ridiculous just with
like-
that. To be
like
honest.
like that alone is like a ridiculous effect combination, and like an 8-bar like pants deck or whatever you want to do. Like just being able to like push extra heals via your triggers in the mid game is really strong, because usually multiple triggers in the mid game is super low value with those kind of climaxes. So like this converts those triggers into like the highest possible value you could actually get. But then you look at the second effect. The second effect is fucking ridiculous.
Knowledge
What
is
the
power.
fuck is this effect?
Knowledge is power.
Why the fuck are you allowed to know if you should clock or not? Why the fuck are you allowed to know your exact attack order? Why the fuck are you allowed to know how you're gonna take your main phase for that turn?
You know,
What the
all
fuck
the
is
times
this?
when you hit level 3, you don't have your finisher CX, so you sit there thinking, do I
Do I
clock or not?
Do I clock for it?
Dude, every turn after this card comes down, you know exactly if you need to clock or not.
Yeah.
Like full stop. You never have to make any guesses whatsoever. Information in Weiss Schwarz is fucking ridiculously strong, like straight up. And this card gives you perfect information for your main phase and your attack phase. This is fucking ridiculous.
All
Yeah,
right.
budget friendly set. True. Yeah, Johnny, this deck costed me like $90. That's sick.
Holy fuck.
But yeah,
dude.
this card is pretty
Oh,
fucking bonkers.
So with the Aki EP, you can confirm the stock because you know where the level 1 or higher card is going to be, so you get perfect attack order. If you play bar triggers, you know if you can stock on the bar trigger or not, because you know what the cards are going to be. Like you get perfect attack order every single turn. You get a perfect draw order every single turn. You know exactly if you should brainstorm. You never have to RNG brainstorm and pray to have a good turn. You know if you need to.
I fucking clocked and drew 2 CXs. It's so lame.
Like if you look at the top card of your deck and like you see 3 CXs and you go, fuck, I don't want to brainstorm, you can just crack your Himeno brainstorm and reshuffle your deck, and you know that was the correct play. Like this is so fucking ridiculous. This is a fucking like Yu-Gi-Oh tier card in Weiss, in my
It's
opinion.
also a card that enables you to This is a card that I think enables your Aki to actually take turns. Like to be able to take a second turn, this is the card that enables it. Because if you ever see any climaxes, this replaces the fact that Aki doesn't heal. It's just like, oh sure,
Man.
I didn't get to heal off that. At least I can ditch to heal.
Psychona
That's
had
fine
this,
too.
dude. Level 2, I'll actually be able to heal level 2. I'll just fucking spam twin drives.
Yeah.
8 bar spam twin drive.
8 bar.
I
No.
love
Yeah.
8 bar.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Kevin.
Yeah, I can't stress enough. I also think this card is fucking ridiculously toxic design, and I hope they never print this again, because I think I think this effect is like way too strong for a game like Weiss Schwarz. Straight up.
Yeah.
No,
And,
you
like,
can
this-
put at the end. Psychona set.
This single-handedly is what I think makes Chainsaw
Go to the
Man
rock.
like a ridiculous set rather than just like a good set.
Yeah, it got 2 good bars. It got a good pants combo. It has good combos on the climaxes that this is best with. So
Yeah, I can see this on a Kita
shut
card.
the fuck up, Kevin.
Kita can have
Oh my
this.
God. Kita?
Yeah.
No, it'd be Rio. Oh no, Kitora, the healing aura.
What the
Let's
fuck?
go.
But okay, but like the future is the flavor, dude. If they print this again without the flavor, I'm raging. This game sucks.
Dude, I don't even need the second effect. I just want the first effect. I just want that bottom effect. Like, oh god. Like,
I can see this as a Hololive card. I'm down.
dude, Holland gets every card.
So,
Premium booster.
I like spent a day playtesting this with my friend, and like literally within one
He's
game,
my
we
friend.
both
Excuse you.
we both sat there and went, wow, this card is fucking ridiculous. And then like we would spend like 20 minutes like talking about like all the potential lines we could take just by knowing all the information at every point in the game. It is so fucking absurd.
Okay, you
Okay,
only
but
know
now they're
3
gonna print this
cards.
at
You
level
don't know
1.
4 cards.
Who cares?
You don't know that if that break. You don't know if there's the 4 cards of CX for your brainstorm or not.
Do you not remember like the Sunshine era where knowing one card on the top of your deck was like ridiculously strong?
Still is. Rico
Still
still
is.
Still is, by the
Rico's
way.
still broken. Rico's
Knowing
still
the top card of your deck is still really fucking good. But oh hey, look, now you know the top 3. Oh man,
Twice.
wow.
Twice.
Oh my god, you summoned the Kabigon P.
Yeah, this card's like
Oh
a 6.
no.
Can I give it like a 6 out of 5 or something? I think this card's
No,
like
but
the
you can-
max,
the honor
max
to
got
guys.
5.
You can give it a 5.
Yeah, I mean it's easily a 5. Straight
Okay.
up.
Damn. We got 2 common 5 stars.
If this is not the first set, if it's not the first 5-star common
It's
that
the
we've
second-
done,
it's the first of
this is
two.
the first set with 2 common 5 stars. Surely.
It was the power 3-2.
What
What was
the
the
other
other
card?
card? The
It was-
3/2 power that's ditch 3 on play, search 4, stock 1 at the rest of hand. I also gave that a 5.
So I hate listening to that card. Just like
That
thinking
can
about
also
that
be a
card
burn.
makes
That
me
can
so
also
upset.
be a burn 1. And thanks to
I also just
Future
love that those
Devil,
2 5-star
you
cards.
can know.
Like I just love those 2 5-star cards. Also, just have like active synergy.
Is this a peek
With each
into a
other.
future
It's so
ban list?
funny.
So if Chainsaw Man is actually really good,
This is
I think,
actually one of the cards that should.
I like
realistically.
yeah, this is like if Chainsaw Man actually does end up being good, I think like this is a card that would get hard banned straight up.
Yeah, probably. It's like, dude, it's literally like a Merlin tier card. Like,
But the thing is,
this to Chainsaw Man is probably similar to Merlin to Hinalagi.
but the thing is, this deck
realistically.
ends up being a basically like good stuff deck. It's not gonna be one-shotting you from 2/2. It's not gonna be walling out your entire game and making your deck unplayable.
Yeah, it's gonna
just
heal
gonna be
down.
it's gonna be like a hyper consistent like
So yeah, my
good
idea
It
of
tries
Chainsaw
to
Man,
push you to like 2-6, 2-5, and then kill you.
my idea of
normal way.
Chainsaw Man right now is 8 bar, you slam climaxes for high tempo, and then you heal a lot at level 2, and then you triple icy tail at level 3, and then you say
Yeah,
you're gonna kill your opponent from high 2, essentially.
You can very reasonably get a second turn at 2 off of this card. Between this card and the Aki, like you can reasonably stay at 2 for a full turn. Get like 2 to 3 heals without you spend 3 stock, you walk out with like 2 to 3 heals and the bar likely in your hand, or at least a bar in your hand.
like
And it's like
this deck
and you know it's happening. You know everything that's happening.
this deck will just end up being like the first Sal set of Anniversary.
Yeah,
But
the
in
choice. Yeah.
modern time, so 3 years
It's like
in the future.
Arguably, well, yeah, it's obviously better than that, but yeah,
But-
it's like the same idea where it's just like 1k1 comfy good stuff. They just kind of play their game.
Like
and they're really good at playing the
Kirito was insane first time, and it still kind of is insane.
We're just gonna power creep
Yeah.
this and play Sylvian libraries, bro.
Sylvan Library, let's go.
I'd be down. You just give every deck access to libraries. I'm down.
All right, and then here we go, the last card of the booster until we get promos. 1/1 easy revenge event. Mill 2, salvage level X or lower. Devil Hunter, Devil character from your waiting room. Add to hand and execute the sum of the level of the cards milled by its effect, and you send this event to memory. And auto, if it's in your memory, when the 3/2 climax combo Aki that we saw earlier attacks, look at the bottom card of your deck, keep it on the bottom of your opponent's deck, or send it to the waiting room. So since
It's a
Aki needs a
tobacco
CX, since Aki needs to hit
Yeah.
off CX, you mill any non-CXs.
So instead of Icy Tail 4, you like realistically this is more so gonna be like an Icy Tail 6, Icy Tail 7 kind of thing. The
Plus-
only
Tell them the cool part. Tell them the cool part, Ryan.
what do you mean by the cool part?
That you can
Oh, you
carry
can
the mill
roll it?
over.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
okay, so like the initial like concern is that the event effect scales horribly in multiples because as soon as you see a climax, you don't want to mill anymore. But like the cool thing is that because the Aki is also on attack, if you see a climax on like your first or second event, you can then combo and then use the other events to check more cards for your next combo on the next attack. So like you don't actually lose value by having multiple easy revenges in memory.
Pretty heckin' cool.
Pretty cool. Alright, what would you get this, sir?
Yeah, this card's like also kind of nuts. I think this is also a 4.
But realistically, you're not likely to hit more than burn 1.
I-
It depends on the deck state, obviously.
Obviously, but most
Well, okay, when you-
commonly,
All of a sudden, you look at like 2-3 cards on the bottom of their deck and they're clean. Suddenly, like your opponent's gonna look at you and be like, "Am I just fucked?"
No,
And you're just gonna look at me and
like,
like,
So
no, they
the,
just sit there's like, yeah, all my CX
so-
is on top of my deck.
So no, so but like,
and then you
but
and you look
even-
at me and you say, okay, well, I'll get there. Don't worry.
but like, yeah, even then, right? Like, costless burn one is still kind of nice, like nut. And like, if you have like 2 or 3 easy revenges, and each Aki is milling 7 cards, like you can also just like force them to refresh for an extra guaranteed burn 1. Like, regardless of their deck state.
Origami was a really good card. Like, honestly,
I mean, I like Origami
Like,
for the
that
fact that
was-
you can use your opponent can play backup servants.
sure. I mean, that was good too. But like, you know, just the costless burn one, like the costless like multiple burn X's on your icy, like burn 1 X times on your icy tail is really strong.
You know, if you also play this with power and like you set up really good deck states, you can also Aki or play Aki to like 2-turn kill your opponent because of the hand encore as well.
Sure, you could.
Hand encore heal triggers for like any random bars, and then yeah, if your deck state's good enough to live, then you can 2-turn with it as well, and it's sick.
Wicked.
Wicked.
Alright, what would you give this?
Oh, it's a 4.
Poggers.
He said 4 before. You weren't listening, Kevin.
I'm sorry. I am tone deaf. And
Yeah,
deaf.
you are.
Zero Power. Box upper PRs. It's a 500 system. The pay 1 spammable salvage brainstorm.
Eh.
Eh.
Like if you wanted a spammable, I'd rather play Himeno like every single time, even without the combo, because spammable check 3 at once just way too good.
What would you give this?
This is like a 2.
Zero Denji. When it's placed on stage for hand, look at the top card of your deck, put it on the top or bottom of your deck, and an act you can pay ditch 1, sack this, and salvage. Oh no, never mind. If you have another Devil Hunter or Devil character, choose one of your opponent's character, move it to an opponent's empty slot.
This is an okay
This is
card.
grappling hook.
I do like grappling hooks. It
The
does
only,
help.
The only
Yeah,
on-reverse
yeah.
finisher is the Chainsaw Man, though.
It
Just
helps
like-
your Katana Man.
Sure.
Wow, you're gonna -2 to +2.
Hell yeah, brother.
All right, yeah. Yeah, whatever. This is a 2.
Where must go? Right here it is.
What if you're desperate?
Says no Himeno. On play, pay 2, free fresh.
I mean, this is pretty good if you don't want to play the counter, right?
Yeah. I think the
Machina deck,
counter.
maybe.
I think the counter is just always better though, in like any deck you can play. Like the 8 choice and the 8 door deck both would rather have the counter just like protect their boards, and then with like the Aki deck, the counter has better synergy with the Aki EP.
That's true.
So yeah, I think the counter is just always better than this, but this is still also like fine. It's a 2.
2 on Makima. When you use the card's backup, you may pay 1 if you do salvage this backup. It's 2/5 backup. That salvage itself.
There was a
Okay,
time when like this profile was really good. We're no longer there anymore. This is like whatever. It's a 1.
Yeah, it's been good twice. Once in Slime and once in Bang Dream.
Was it even that good in Bang Dream? Or then just like okay at best?
When you need a Maya Soul, you just, you know.
I mean, that card Arisa was so big anyway, though, dude. Like people couldn't scale that many lanes.
Alright, there's
Kazuma.
Aki. When
It's
it's placed
Bay.
on stage or sent from
Bay?
stage to waiting room,
Oh, it is Bay.
you can
Farting.
pay 1, discard a character. If you do, check 3, add 1. So I'm playing on depth, check 3, add 1.
Bay is a good cook. Bay is good.
Bay is good.
Yeah, it's fine.
The only issue though is that like this set also has a lane brainstorm, and I think a lane's brainstorm is usually just going to be better to try to like dig for climaxes compared to this because it's
So-
costless.
Or spam
Slightly
bullshit
different, though,
brainstorm.
right?
It is slightly different, but like I think I would rather be playing the Makima over this if I wanted a card that can try to dig for a climax, or even the
Potentially.
spammable brainstorm.
Yeah, potentially, yeah. I
But
don't
yeah,
disagree.
like this card's still fine. Bay is a good profile. It's a 2.
Sounds good.
And this is the last
more.
card. Yeah, this is the last card. One's original Denji is the shop tournament PR card. If you have 2 more other Devil Hunter or Devil character, this gets +3 key power, so 6/5. And then when this card attacks, then trigger 7 this attack. Perform trigger select twice. If you do, put the top card of your deck, top card of your stock to waiting room.
Stop printing this effect, please.
Yeah, this promo's really good in
H
A-choice specifically. Yeah.
Oh my
choice, yeah.
god, dude, it makes me
12
so
choice. You
mad.
get the 12 choice.
Oh, I hate it so much. I literally just complained, and then there's another one, and it's good.
Yeah.
Like, why is it a 6/5?
Why not? It's
Like-
like Amelia was 6/5.
why is it just-
drive.
What?
Yeah, remember the Amelia, the one that requires the puck brainstorm?
Yeah.
That
Oh my
was
god,
6/5 twin
dude.
drive. This is also
This
a 6/5
card
twin
is
drive.
so fucked up.
See, the deal with this, the downside of this, you need 2 other Devil
Oh,
Hunter
I
Devil
need 2
character.
dudes on board. Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
my
It's
God.
harder than Amelia that needs
What
just
if they?
one
What
other
if they?
character.
I'm playing as Alice and they memory kick one of my other 2 dudes. What will I do? Oh my god, dude! Fuck this game, dude. This makes me so upset. It really, really does.
What
Especially because
did
like the 12 choice deck is like a thing. Like that's like actually good. Oh my god. Fuck these effects. I hate this. I really do. I am. I'm really mad. Like, I don't like this effect. It's not fair.
Alright, guys, pick up your PR copies. Make sure maybe your stores will have this. There's also a foil version that'll come up with this too, so pick those up. Or if you get the share ones, hit me up. The share one's pretty.
No, 8 choice is fine. You play 8 choice with the power top end instead of the the Chainsaw Man choice is just really bad. But you get to play 12 choice is like the big thing. The chaser becomes a choice trigger, so you get like effectively 12 choice with these effects. And also, this card is just good in general. I just think like this effect is good. Like it's too good. But like realistically, this card could have been just a regular twin driver, but it really is just a detriment of like you not even detriment, just the fact that you don't have to worry about triggering anything. It never matters. You never lose anything.
Well, the thing about regular twin drives though is that it helps you pay out triggers.
It's paid out. If you play multiple, it gets paid out anyway. Who fucking cares?
I guess he.
Who fucking cares?
I'm sorry.
Like, fuck it. I hate it. I hate it so much. Please, just Bushi, just stop. I beg. We just need one of these banned and they'll stop running it.
Alright.
Let's put it like Bochi or something. Put this that I like.
After that, Jason rant. What do you think about this card, Ryan?
It's a 3.
Oh yeah, it's fine. It's okay.
Yeah. Yeah, like if you you play 8 choice, you probably play the or not probably, you 100% play this.
It's
If
not...
you play 8 door, you maybe play this, and like that's it. I don't think you play this ever in like the card stuff.
It's not the card, it's the effect on the card.
Yeah, make this a Nijika PR, dude. You don't even make a PR.
Yeah, I'll be down. I mean, I love Nijika. I'm down.
I love Nijika.
Yeah, I love Nijika. She's my favorite. I'm down.
Make it a level 1
I'll mold about it on Bochi too. I'll be like, why the fuck are they printing this? But you know what? At least I like this set. So whatever.
Alright, with that being said, thank you guys here for.
What do you think about
3.5
Chainsaw Man
hours.
overall? No, shut up, Kevin. What do you think about Chainsaw Man overall? What would you rate this set out of 5?
Fuck this set, dude.
So that's a 5? 4? 3, 2, 1?
I think for now I would say it's probably a 4, but I think it can very easily be a 5. Like
His Aki's broken.
What do we
so there's enough cards.
Huh?
There's enough cards in Chainsaw Man that make a ridiculous deck, but because JP meta just like got banned into oblivion and like we don't know what the fuck the meta is, like it's kind of hard to make that argument. Or like make like the claim that like this is an insane deck right now.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd rather just not make that. But I think Chainsaw Man at worst is a very good deck, and at best it is maybe ridiculous.
Man, I can't believe Bushi out here ruining the elaborate meme that Chainsaw Man is just a fucking mid set, and they had to go and be like, no, this
It was literally the last
on
day
the
of
back of
reveals.
Commons, on the back of fucking Commons.
Oh my gosh.
And no one ever has the
Dude,
balls. to give
it was like the second last day of reveals. They revealed like the Himeno bomb, right? And it was like a week before the final day, and they revealed like the Himeno bomb and the Aki EP, and we're all like, oh babe, oh boy, that's fucking
And you missed
sick.
that card.
And then the last day they revealed a fucking 2-1. What the fuck?
Do you know what this reminded me of? This reminded me of when Rewrite was getting spoiled, and they showed the fucking like the dump showed the 2-1 Lucia. And it was like, wait, that card's kind of real good.
Well, no one in Japan played it.
Back in the day, Japan played the fucking shit out of that card.
Wait, no, Japan fucking all played the minus soul shit.
No, the 2-1 Lucia was just a 2-1, Kevin.
They played.
You just slammed the climax.
You played the 2-1 with the Kotori because the 2-1 could also just stock gen you, which is what
it was like
needed.
a 2-1 10k with on play of the climax against non-reverse stock charge.
Your opponent can't play backups.
Yeah, of course. That card just killed whatever it attacked. It just died.
Yeah, I remember that.
Good card.
Yeah.
The card they didn't play was the 3-2 Lucia, which was also like a pretty okay card, or they didn't play the combo for it. They might have actually played the card. I don't really remember.
They played it because it was a 2K support and Kotori was a
3K support.
Yeah, sorry, 1K level X. And Kotori is the
3K
weenie.
support. Yeah, she is. But she's my weenie.
But yeah, Chainsaw Man is fucking sick. Like it literally went from like being one of like the worst sets of the year to maybe being one of the best sets of the year almost overnight.
Two of the 5 stars we gave tonight were part of the last batch of cards revealed.
They were in the dump, the final dump. But yeah, if you're interested in Chainsaw Man, guys, now that you know, Ryan gave the sauce 8 bar. I posted the buy list too of all the cards me and Ryan basically agreed to buy. No TCG. It's all in stock still.
Yeah.
Prices.
And like
all is still really cheap right now.
No shilling. I legitimately do think that the prices are the lowest they will ever be because it's a dude set, and dude sets always start super low. And if Chainsaw Man is really good, then the prices are going to go up. So if you are interested, buy it sooner rather than
and it could go up within.
Genji Chaser's only $5. Aki combos are only $4. The Brainstorm is like $10, which is like fairly reasonable. But like the Alarm, which is potentially really good, is only $2. Like there's a lot of cards in this that are like really affordable, like really cheap when they really probably shouldn't be. Like, do you remember Milim Chaser's price on release for Slime?
$14.80.
Yeah, so something like that. That's probably where Denji realistically should be.
Yeah, just watch out.
If you're on the fence, just bite the bullet. It's so affordable right now, like $100, dude.
Like literally no shill. Like this is the cheapest it will ever be. So if you are interested, I would buy it right now.
Until the deck gets nerfed into Oblivion, then it sucks.
Look at Puzzle Dragon. All the cards except for the the Amaterasu card was below 1K, and now the deck costs over $400, $500.
$400 or $500, depending on how many PRs you get.
Yeah.
No, it's even more than that now. The PRs themselves are $100 each now.
Yeah.
Nice.
PRs are $100 each, and then the Amaterasus are $40 each or something like that.
Yeah, and then the 1-0 combos are like 15s each.
Also, by the way, like just so it's clear, all of like my thoughts and like my statements on the set are in regards to JP meta. I haven't thought about Chainsaw Man in the English meta.
But it's hard to say because
it is impossible to make it is at least like I think it's impossible to make a clear distinction between the two and like have clear judgment on them. So like
we don't have an ETM Chainsaw Man.
We don't know when Chainsaw Man will be out. We don't know what the English meta is going to be like when Chainsaw Man comes out. Chainsaw Man could be extremely good if English meta gets banned as well. It could be really bad because I do think Chainsaw Man is actually really bad if like Overlord and Alice are free. So like just keep that in mind as well for English.
Because you can't get to 2 first and like slam your Aki. You get one turn of it and they just shoot it and then you're like
the two ones unplayable into Overlord. Like you have to play power level 1, which like makes a lot of like other cards and like the decisions kind of worse. TBH because that's like the only out to Alice. And Yeah, like the deck is completely different in that meta. So, and I don't know if it's like good in that meta or not. So just keep that in mind.
Yeah, other than that though, set's really good. Just YOLO and buy it if you're on the fence.
And
Probably worth it.
if they don't hit Alice before November, English is actually just fucked.
Yeah, I mean it's gonna be Alice Quint's Overlord as like a miserable hellscape.
You forgot about Askigura.
Oh fuck, Engura. Oh no, that's so unfun.
And if you don't hit, if you don't hit IMA,
Yeah, you know.
And then IMA, if they don't version E it, IMA is also a deck.
IMA is not a good deck though. It's like it's really not a good deck.
So IMA is not a IMA is not a
good deck.
So like IMA is not a good deck, right? But if you go to a BCS and like it's round 4 and you queue into IMA and
you're just pissed.
You can just lose because that deck can just fucking win out of nowhere because you ate shit.
Yeah,
and that's
true.
So mad. And then you tilt, and then you lose round 5 because you're fucking tilted.
Yeah, true. Fuck IMA. Fuck that deck.
So, yeah.
I was an English believer, and now I think English is just a far inferior format until these decks are
really
addressed.
hope they go into the fall season, ban Alice, preemptive ban IMA, and
we can kind of let Overlord and that rock
and put Neo as a 2.
Yeah, Nino really should have been a 2 already, to be honest. If I'm being dead honest, like yeah, I understand wanting to wait for movie set, but they should have just preemptively done it. Like we knew it was a problem. We knew it was coming.
Like easiest. Okay, like, Bushy Road. If I doubt you're watching, but if you do watch, here's my ban list suggestion: ban 1-0 Alice Brainstorm. You don't need to do the other 2 hits because there's no need to hit the other decks of Sal yet.
Yeah.
Preemptively hit. Do a 2-choose-1 of the Sora and the Maureen, the Spawn Ricky and the Chase, the thing that runs back row, just in case if you don't want to do a.
No, you just ban the IMA.
Like if you don't want, because the IMA is not out yet. So
who cares?
Either do one of the 2. Either do one of the 2, and then Nito's 2.
Just hit it. Just hit it. Like, no more flirting. Leave Gura unbanned. Gura Konata should not be hit. That's stupid. Please just get rid of him.
Gura's too new and probably fine.
I mean, I still think that was like pretty ridiculous that they even hit that. To be honest,
I made the only problem.
Like, why did they hit Konata Gura? Like, I don't understand.
Just in case.
There's no reason. Just let them play the fucking deck. Who cares?
See, the funny thing is, Askigura is more alive than Kanata-Gura. They outright kill Kanata-Gura.
Yeah, you could still cope with Askigura and like find something, but whatever.
All right,
guys. Thanks for watching.
3.5 hours, and there's still 22 people watching. We had consistent
you guys are based
20+ people. Thanks, you guys.
Because Ryan's here. Everybody loves when Ryan's here.
Shout out to our sponsors, WTCG and YC Time. Best place in North America for an English project, and good place online to get some stuff.
We'll see you guys on Saturday for Avatar.
Back again for Saturday for Avatar.
1 p.m. EST.
Oh, and Ryan, any shoutouts you want to give before you leave?
Nah, I'm good, man.
All right, no shout
out
to you,
Sam.
To
Toronto.
Sam.
All right, well, shout out to Toronto
Sam.
locals.
No,
Christy, Sam.
Fuck you, Sam.
All right, fuck you, Sam. Christy, you're cool. John, you're cool.
Fuck you, Christy. Fuck you, John.
Oh, but Sam's cool? I guess that's cool.
I'll better see you kids on at locals on Saturday.
Okay.
Yeah, he's actually going to locals? That's crazy.
If I wake up on time, I will.
Wait, I thought your locals is filled with pad players now.
Those pad players.
Oh.
John, keep patting him right now.
I reminded him.
Oh, man. I guess I'm not going to locals.
I guess he's sleeping in today, Saturday.
All right. Good night, everybody.
All right.
We'll see you